Oh, darling, how are you, darling? Come on in. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Unless, of course, you're into that type of thing. Oh, darling, you dog, you. Come on in. Come on in. I do want to thank you all for being here this evening or afternoon. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, darling. And I don't take that for granted. Darling, how y'all doing? Come on in. It's been so long since I've done like a standard live stream. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm over here like, okay, am I doing it? What am I supposed to do? It's been a minute, but it feels so good to be live, able to connect. How y'all doing? I am feeling absolutely incredible today. Like I don't even have the words for how I'm feeling today. I'm just feeling so blessed and I'm just feeling so loved. Like I have been loved on so much these past few hours. I'm just like overwhelmed. Like, what did I do to deserve? Y'all come on in. How y'all doing? Okay, 35. Honey, 35 is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. My 35 is giving drink my water, mind my business. Do not be stressed out. Okay. So I'm feeling amazing. I wanted to tap in with y'all, do a little celebrating. I know I've been very much ghost, so I want to just update y'all on what I've been up to, what I got going on, check in with y'all and say, is it giving 35 or is it giving, honey, I'm feeling like I feel like I've put a lot into taking care of myself. I spend a lot of time on me. I make sure I get my sleep, eat right. So I feel good that when I make it to this age, I'm like, okay, girl, you hanging on there for, some women be feeling a way about their age and they be ashamed of their age. I don't understand that. To me, the opposite of aging is death. I feel grateful to be here. I don't have no problem with it. I don't know why people don't be wanting to say what their age is. I'm proud to say my age, especially when my mother's sister passed away around my age. This was it for her. So for me to be here and be still kicking, honey, I'm proud of it. Okay, 35 and loving it and doing very well. Okay, y'all come on in. I'm so happy to see y'all. If y'all have been wondering, where I've been, I haven't been as active on, the public side of the platforms. Most of my content that I do now is paid, like private content. I'm big on learning lessons, growing and evolving. And in this past year is when I realized the type of content that I do, the reasons behind why I do my content, I cannot just throw my insight or my talking points and just throw it amongst the average person who wasn't ready for it. So by me, giving out a bit of content and allowing people where it's like, hey, listen, if this resonates with you, if it was entertaining, if you learned something, whatever it is, then you can come tap in with me more. But it just got to the point where it was borderline unsafe for me to continue saying and doing what I was doing because it's about more than me. I'm saying? I have a son, he's getting older, and I realize I'm like, I probably need to pull back. All right. I know what I do. I know the fruit of my labor. I know my motive behind everything. I got to the point where it was like, I don't need to prove anything to anybody. When I first started the online content world, I really feel like at that point, we were really focused on, oh my God, now we have this way of sharing information, communicating with each other, work through problems, get better. And I felt like when I first entered that space, that was the intention, that was the vibe. But as time progressed, it turned into a money grab, inauthenticity. It just turned into a game. And, I work with the people. I talk to people. I'm in the trenches. And I began to see how this content was truly affecting Black people in our real life. And I said, you know what? I think that a lot of people started out well, but the minute that everything become about how many views you get and how many videos you put out, the integrity of the whole niche kind of dwindled for me. And so I decided to pull back and say, you know what, people who are actually looking for solutions, thoughtful conversations, insight, stuff that's actually solution oriented, they'll come looking for it. You know what I'm saying? They'll come and they'll want to seek that. So I got to that point where I want to have a community more so than, some views. So I had to take a pay cut. I had to take a cut in a lot of things. But how healthy it has been for my mental health, for my son, for my family was totally worth it. So, my next move, like right now, I put out most of my private content through Patreon. And my next move is going to be to have my own app where you can, get this work directly. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started doing content, it was like, when I saw the role of women in any community is to carry stories, carry the culture. And I had got to that point where I was like, you know what? A lot of these like influencers or content creators, it just wasn't resonating with me. I was like, from one extreme to the other. It was either the content creators on some like, I was raised in a 2-parent household and fed nothing but spring water straight from the creek from birth. And, for me, it was like, okay, well, you can't help me. What about those of us that come from broken homes? It was either that or it was the other extreme with just toxic advice. And I was like, where is like a happy medium? Someone like me who ain't shit yet, still has the wisdom. I still have the social skills to be able to bring people together. And instead of complaining about, not having that balance, I just became the balance. Okay. And when I tell y'all, I am so glad that I did. So now y'all know I have 2 different Patreons. I have one that is called 6 at 6, and that's just a weekly live show. Sometimes I'll react to different content. Sometimes it'll be a current event or something like that happens that I'll do. But I made a separate space for just women. And I think that was the best thing that I could have done, because I have turned myself into a professional big sister. Like I am literally a professional big sister. Like I'm a big sister for a living, which is when I really looked at my feminine traits and my strong points. I'm like, what is it that I really want to do? It was like, well, what I'm describing, it sounds like some type of, sibling or older sister for somebody. And I just started going hard in that. And y'all, I have stayed consistent in it. And to God be the glory. When I tell y'all this community of women that I have curated, I'm talking about the support, the knowledge, the accountability, the love. I've made so many friends and sisters. The girls amongst each other have made so many friends and sisters. And I had to realize, oh my God, I have curated all this. This was my goal. It's a healing when you get a group of Black women together who are not lying to each other, making you feel better about being mediocre, no trauma bonding, no complaining. It's a bunch of women learning, growing, being proactive, solution oriented. And I was able to attract and curate a certain minded women. And it was the best decision I could have made. The peace of mind that I have now, the fulfillment that I have now. My life mission is to help people. That is literally what I was brought here for. And for a while, I feel like I fought that. And so once I stopped fighting it, and because I have a lot of trauma with women, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have seen some of the things that have happened to me. Women be mean to me. They turn on me. You know what I'm saying? I always end up with very odd dynamics with women so many times. So it made me scared to work with women. It made me hold back. But the best thing I did was to face that fear and to go into it with good faith and to lead in that energy to block out anything unhealthy and attract, healthy women and build that community. And I proved that to myself. That's what I wanted to prove to me. And, we're able to prove that with each other as women with this sisterhood that we have built. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm just having almost like an out of body experience today, just reflecting on how far I have come. Woo! My God, today. And what I love about my hometown is my hometown and the people in it. Shout out to Orlando, Florida. They really keep me going. Like, it's when I see people from my hometown who've known me from 15 years ago. And, when they come to me and they're like, Six, we are so proud of you. Like, we are so proud of your growth. We're so proud of what you're doing now. It just keeps me going. And I have those moments like, wow, like I really have come so far. And now, throughout everything I've learned, it's only right to pay it forward. I want to break generational dysfunction in Black women, where we do this thing where we mess up and then we spend the rest of our lives standing on that hill, dying on that hill, trying to convince other women that it's all right and it's okay. And I turned out just fine and I'm happy. And having that honesty, where we need to start having accountability, storytelling, culture, traditions that we enforce and pass down as women. And that's what I started doing. And, so now I feel very proud of myself when it comes to, my girls, my little sisters, my mentees, seeing how well they're doing. Like, in my group, when I tell y'all every week it's something. Someone is getting married, getting engaged, pregnant, had a baby, furthering their education, raised edges growing back. Like, it's not cap, it's not a flex, it's just the truth. So today I've been working in general with myself with prioritizing, not prioritizing myself, because I always prioritize myself. More so, sometimes I feel as though I need to shrink myself because I know that I can be jarring for people. I know that me just existing can be triggering to people. So I developed a sort of a complex where I felt as though I need to kind of shrink myself. I can't really, pop my shit. I can't really. And so today was the first day in a long time where I was like, you know what? I'm not even about to do the whole humble thing today. I got to pop my shit today. Girl, you did that. Okay. The amount of people I have helped, with how in tune I am with the community, me being out here in the trenches, I'm over here. Like, I think back to 10 years ago, and this is why I tell any woman, be consistent. And nothing in life is about who do it first. It's about who do it right. And I think about where my life was even 10 years ago. And to see where I am now, I had a moment today of like, oh my God, this is where you've always wanted to be. Like, this is what you've always wanted to do. And I knew that I was a family woman. I knew that I enjoyed being a mom. I knew I enjoyed helping people. I enjoyed beauty. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy cleaning. I enjoy maintaining a home. And that is what I'm doing now. Okay. I haven't punched a clock for somebody else in 7 years. And now I'm at the point where I feel as though I've put in the work. I've paid my dues. I pay my respect. I'm so proud when I sit back and I see some of my girls who they're amazing on their own. I just played like a small little pea of a part in inspiring them in the greatness that they already had. And I'm proud of creating a space for Black women where you're not just being told that you are perfect and it's everyone else's fault, and some men like you fat and some men like you dumb, and using a man to validate why you should not be your best self. The best thing I did was keeping it real with other women, helping other women, living my life on I want for my sister what I want for myself. Even more so that I have accomplished certain things at this point in my life, I even more so am inspired that I want other women to do it. I don't care what bad cards you were dealt. I don't care who left you for dead. I don't care the struggle. It is never too late. You can always turn your life around. You can always learn, grow, do better. And life is the best teacher. So my goal right now is to use my life experience to help others. And that's what I've been doing. And I feel so incredibly fulfilled and so happy. And so the main thing that has changed in my life and has changed how I look at things, how I digest things. I've had a season of being quiet. If y'all notice, I used to post a whole lot and do a bunch of videos and do a lot of talking. And God had to send me into a season of silence because the reality is this. Most of my identity was based around me being a struggling single mom. Most of my identity was around me not having any family. Most of my identity was around trauma. People in my life got used to me being the single friend, the struggling friend, the friend on their own, the friend always going through some things. That became my identity. The hardest part about these last few months of my life is no longer having the identity of, the single, the one with the past, the baby mama, that no longer being my identity has been the hardest part of my growth in these past few months. I've had to lose people. I've had people dog me out and assassinate my character because they cannot deal with this new me. Hold on, I didn't sign up for you to be, which is my next announcement. So I did a thing, and y'all girl is officially a wife. Your girl is off the market. Your girl is officially a whole wife out here doing my calling. Y'all, the process of getting married was something that has tested me in ways I never thought imaginable. I have proved so much to myself. My husband and I have proved so much to each other in these past few months. It has literally taken every bit of my energy. Even things like blending our family together, blending, and my son, me, trying to comprehend, like, I have a family now. A lot of people think that when you find your husband and you get married, that it's just all happiness. No, it is not. It was not for me. Not when my whole identity was being left for dead in trauma. And now overnight, I have a husband. Overnight, I have a family. Overnight, I have a mother-in-law, a father-in-law, sisters-in-law. Overnight, there's someone that has my back, and we made that actual commitment like grown adults. When I got married, y'all, my nervous system almost shut the fuck down on me. Okay? Everyone think, oh, you find your husband, you run into the sunset. Maybe if you had a good childhood or an easy life. Not for me. I literally physically had never in my life, I want y'all to understand, from when I was young, my mama was sick, I had to take care of everything. I have never in my life from when I can remember been able to say, okay, there's someone that is going to stand by me. Okay, there is someone that has my back. I am not the one that has to, figure everything out. I had gotten real used to doing for people, taking care of people, and, not standing up for myself to receive that same thing back. And me and my husband are grown. And when we made that decision, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We can get through life together. We are two very smart, creative people that do well. and imagine how much better we could do together. And that's how it was. It was very intentional, very grown, very demure, very mindful. Okay. And my nervous system had to reset. I've never felt this before. I've never, having this like great leap of a man taking control. I realized with myself, the deeper I got into my femininity, two things started happening. When I would date, it's like the man just wants to stroke your ego. Oh, because you're pretty and you look good on his arm. And, I was dealing with men where it was like, do you even really know what to do with me here? It just seems like you don't really like, what's the plan? And I think I truly fell in love. I think this was the moment where I truly fell in love with my husband, was when he had a plan and was confident in his plan. And I saw exactly how I could fit into it. I saw exactly how we could get through our day-to-day peacefully. I saw exactly how we could succeed. And to have a man come for me and say, hey, babe, listen, this is what we're going to do. This is the plan. And give me a way to help you. Give me a way to serve you. Let me do my purpose as the help me. And he gave that to me. And it's something that I knew I wanted. But then when I got it, it was like, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, who am I now? And the other element of that is, y'all know I have a son. And my son just turned, 16 a few months ago. And so that's like the triple whammy. The triple whammy was, damn. So now my identity is completely different, from me being a single mom to being on my own to having a small child to take care of. And I realized that also being a mom was a huge part of my identity as well. And then it was like, when you're a single mother, you can't even really enjoy raising your children because you're in survival mode the whole time. And so because I was in survival mode the whole time with my son, I just woke up one day and he had size 13 feet and hair on his legs, and his voice had gotten deep, and he was self-sufficient. And I was like, oh my God. Just when I'm like getting it together, just when I'm like stable, just when I'm like, all right, I got this, it's too late. He is a young man on his way to being his own man, baby. You missed the train. Yeah, and that's what inspires me to encourage other women. We have too many Black women that make the same mistakes over and over. Okay, because Black women don't ever come to us and say, hey, I fucked up, don't do this. That's just not how our culture is. And so it inspires me to keep going, to vehemently, I will not stop. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who say something. I will never stop. Okay. To teach women that, honey, it ain't the way you want to do this. You want to be able to enjoy your child. You cannot enjoy your child when you're a single mom working 2-3 jobs, trying to figure out how to put food on the table, how to pay rent. Gross. And then you end up in survival mode every day. And before you know it, your kids are grown. So, that's something I've also been mourning. I've been mourning that I missed out on being able to truly enjoy being a mom. And yeah, so I try to take whatever happens to use it to inspire other women. Listen, please stop listening to people talking about co-parenting and you ain't got to be married. You want kids. Yes, you do. Okay. You want to be able to enjoy your children, especially nowadays where the way this system is set up, homeschool and things like that will really be the only option if you're going to have children, because you won't be able to, have your kids in public schools and things like that anymore. So I'm excited. Like, now I have a new chapter, as a married woman, as the woman of the house, as a protected woman, as a covered woman. Me and my husband are taking our time and, enjoying each other. I think that every person, when they get married, they have to kind of catch their sea legs, their marital sea legs. So we've just been doing that, figuring things out for ourselves. I also tell women this is why it's a lot easier to get married when your children are older and almost grown. Because my husband and my son are able to have a friendship first, and then the fatherly respect come with it. And I'm very grateful that my son, during these very pivotal moments in his life, is now able to have a man in the home with him that he respects, that he sees loving his mother. And though my son already turned out to be so amazing, I feel like my husband was able to come in and kind of bring that masculine balance and just be that completion and that support in us getting my son to be that stand-up young Black man that he is. Okay. And I'm so thankful, and my husband came in, he didn't try to kiss my son's ass and try to make him like him and all that. He just came in and was himself. Hey, how you doing? It's pretty much a man-to-man energy, and my son loving me, respecting me, wanting me to be happy and showing respect to my husband. They're able to build their own relationship. Half of the time, I'm like, what y'all doing? Oh, we talk about the game. We doing this. I'm like, oh, okay, well, y'all have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, it makes me happy when my son can say, my son can say, my parents married in the home together. So to God be the glory. To God be the glory. In my dating history, I also ended up with men who would kind of hate me and dislike me. I think because I'm a powerful woman, I'm on the internet, I have a following. And I think that made a lot of men insecure or made them afraid to kind of, exert your manhood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, be a man. I don't know what to tell you. I think, I understand I have a presence. I'm tall. I'm statuesque. I don't know if I was intimidating, but what I love about my husband, he is not scared of me. He has no problem telling me what it is, what's going to be. He's very secure. He allows me to be me. I realized that was important for me. I am a big 6 foot tall, chocolate, long-legged, outspoken, opinionated, boy, to be with me, you got to be a God's strongest soldier. You get what I'm saying, boy? You can't. This ain't for the weak. Okay? And I appreciate that. My husband lets me be me. He let me be me, let me be myself. And that's what I needed. So I'm glad that I waited. I'm glad that I was patient, for us to get to this point. And yeah. Said, are you turning 25? Girl, stop. Girl, you shouldn't. Someone said I'm turning 25. Oh, stop, girl. But go on, girl. Oh, but I couldn't. Oh, but go on. So yeah. I am just, I don't know. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm a whole wife out here. I just feeling so complete. I didn't even realize when I was single, y'all, I was so self-sufficient. I could really do everything for myself. I wasn't scared. I wasn't this. All of a sudden, when I get married, I'm a princess. All of a sudden, when I get married, I'm like, oh, my tire went flat. Can you open this? Oh my God, what did I do? I'm overwhelmed. And marry someone who respects your mental health. I'm like, oh my God, husband, I have anxiety. I catastrophize things. And I love when he be like, it's all right, it's cool. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so how did I do this before? Oh, how did I ever live like that before? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, girl, please get a husband. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Oh my God, how did I ever not have one? Oh my God, today it's too ghetto out there. So wow, I absolutely love this for me. I want to show y'all some pictures, but y'all, my wedding pictures, almost all my pictures has everybody in them. And I realized I took a few pictures of just me, but all the pictures is the whole wedding party. And I'm like, I really did not get enough pictures of just me. So I think that what I'm going to do is a photo shoot with my wedding dress and redo my whole wedding look and have myself take some pictures on my own. And then me and my husband take some together, because we only even had a few pictures together. Most of our pictures was with the whole family. So, we did a little small ceremony, we did a micro wedding, highly recommend. Okay. I don't believe in the weddings of 200 people there, a bunch of monitoring spirits, a bunch of haters, a bunch of child. I don't recommend that. We had a micro wedding. It was all of 17 people there. Highly recommend. Okay. We had immediate friends and family, and that was it. Best decision that we could have made. We didn't go into debt. We didn't stress out about it. I recommend anyone do that. I think it's a red flag if someone is too fixated on a big wedding with a bunch of people who don't care and going to talk about like a dog as soon as they are driving home. Okay. So, when I became a wife, I learned, shout out to the other wives in my life that really held my hand and walked me through the process and supported me. It really meant a lot to me. I felt like I needed time to process this new life and this new identity that I had. I wanted to keep everything private just for us to be able to, like I said, get my son assimilated in, get us comfortable, get us situated. Unfortunately, there were some people that I trusted to tell them about the marriage, and they have been subliminally outing me and this sacred union that I wasn't ready to share with people yet. And I have had people that I trusted to tell, throwing slick shots, trying to out me to everyone. And I realized that when you become that better version of yourself, well, you're going to see people take it personally. You're going to see people make it about you. So it made me have a higher appreciation for the wives in my life that mentored me and supported me through my matrimony phase, as opposed to making it about them and attacking my character, even though we haven't said not one single word to one another. So in this new season, I'm moving differently. Okay. I'm at a point now, honey. I feel like after you get married, it's such a relief. Like, okay, so, whew, my God, only one nigga I got to actually give a fuck about. I don't have the energy. I had to change things around with a lot. So I think that sometimes with women, we manifest the outcome and the happily ever after. And I want to have this discussion to help you manifest the journey. Okay. There's a lot that come with it, especially when people get used to you being in one position and them in the other. So I wanted to put it out there myself that yes, I got married, and I wanted to share it when I was ready to do that. And I am ready now. And I am so I'm just so excited for this new chapter. And I say cheers to y'all. Cheers to this chapter 35. So what's next? I have a matchmaking service that I have soft launched. I have not hard launched yet, because my goal is to eventually, it's like now that I'm married, I don't want to be seen no more. Like I used to post on Instagram every day. It's like now that I'm married, I don't want anyone to see me. Like I'd be like, I just want to be kind of like ducked off. Like I love like just being ducked off. I love being able to mind my business like that. So my goal is to slowly transition off of social media into being a full-time matchmaker, because I know that is another one of my callings and my highest calling outside of being a wife. So I knew I had to be married before I could really start full-time matchmaking. I needed to get my own, love life, my own masculine balance and protection before I could do that. So the matchmaking service, it has been soft launch. I have a few small matches I'm working on. It's not hard launch yet, but I will be transitioning to that full time. I will eventually be transitioning off of YouTube completely. The next thing that I'm working on is a program for younger girls. Okay. I have a niche that is needed to fulfill girls where, once they begin menstruation and forward. Because what I want is to break that cycle of Black women playing around, not having a father to help them around. If they do have a father, have a mother that undermines the father, too much societal influence. And I'm tired of Black women wasting their time, making bad decisions from lack of information. So my goal now is to work more with children and young girls so that we can kind of teach them lessons, get them on there. Too many girls be 25. I don't know how to do my hair. I can't do my makeup. I don't know how to clean my pussy. This is not going to work out. I don't know how to cook. You know, by 6, 7 years old, they should be able to make a full meal, serve it, clean it up, wash the dishes. So matchmaking and working with the young girls, I have a few sisters in mind that I'm going to have, you know, partner with me to work with the young girls, have programs set up for them. And it's up from there. As long as I'm in my purpose of being able to help women, serve my husband, mother my son, I'm good. This is what I always wanted. You know, we're in under one roof. I love our home. I enjoy keeping our home right. I have everything set up the way I like it. We have our schedule. Like I prayed, when I tell you I prayed for times like this, I prayed for times like this. And now my goal is to help others get there too. So y'all, there is so much coming. It is not even funny, y'all. It is literally up from here. Everyone that was really not good for me was able to, I elevated to the point where they couldn't even come near me anymore. Everyone that was supposed to go is gone. Everyone that's supposed to be here is here, and it's up. All right. God has been testing me lately, y'all. And my goal is to pass those tests so that I can move right along. Okay. Because it's up from here. So I appreciate this. Shout out to the Patreoners. AJ say, are you Christian now? No, I am not Christian. I've just always had a strong relationship with God because God is inside of me. That's why my name is sixthegoddis, because God is love. God is me. God is you. God is an energy. It's that simple. So never. Someone say, are you and Danica still friends? No one should have to ask me that because she's been talking enough for everyone. I don't know why y'all have to ask me that. Have y'all not seen her dragging me every chance she has on the internet? Y'all don't ask me that. I'm not feeding into that. Y'all are only asking me that because of all the shit that she's been talking. So don't ask me that. Next. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. So now I want to start talking about some current events that's been going on. Did y'all watch the election? Not the election. Did y'all watch the debate last night? Put in the chat, who do y'all think won the debate? Because why do I see everybody saying, oh, Kamala won? Because we had a watch party for this in my Patreon, and I kind of already gave some of my thoughts on it, but I wanted to talk about this with y'all too. Who do y'all think won? Okay, Joseph, y'all, Patreoners, not Joseph, y'all. Patreoners, not Joseph. Oh, that is an inside joke. The Patreoners know what I'm talking about, y'all, not Joseph. Joseph, now Joseph. Stop being messy, Joseph. Now, Joseph. Your skirt showing you being very messy. Boy, Joseph beat it. Boy, one thing Joseph gonna do. Boy, one thing Joseph gonna do, boy. Joseph gonna try to penetrate and infiltrate a spot. Boy, y'all ain't got to worry about Joseph. My God. They was saying that Kamala had a microphone in her ear. Let me see if I can pull up the highlights, because I want to look at this with some of y'all. I feel like I ain't shot the shit and talk shit with y'all. Oh my God. The other thing that we need to celebrate is 70K subs. Now I am going to do a separate 70K live stream. I told myself, okay, I'm going to do a live stream for my birthday, and I'm going to do a live stream for 70K subs. So I appreciate this. I know if I had been more consistent, it'll be more than that, but I am just at the point in my life. It's not about money and volume. It's about my peace, my schedule, my self-care, my family. People think that when your kids are younger, they think that that is when it's so easy. And people do not understand. No, it gets hard when they get older. Okay. It ain't when they're young, it's simple. They stay home, they just do what you say, they this, that, and the third. Nah, honey, it's when they get older. That's when it gets hard. I found myself, I did like a semester or two in community college, and that was it. Okay, that's all I did. So I now have to help him into getting into college and scholarships and things of that nature. So I find myself just really needing to focus, like, okay, getting him where he need to go. Let me pull this up right quick. So I'm gonna pull up these highlights because I want to hear what y'all got to say. The black mod is her sorority sister. Okay, because they were so biased towards Trump. My thing is, you cannot like him all you want to, but you have to be unbiased as a moderator. And that moderator looked like an OnlyFans girl that retired and now she sell real estate, but actually sell pussy. I was like, something ain't giving here. Why is she even on there? So that makes sense if she's an AKA. But the main thing, did y'all notice? This is the main thing. I want to just start with this because can somebody explain to me, why do people say that Kamala's race doesn't matter? I'm about to give y'all my thoughts on this. Why do people say Kamala race does not matter? Can anyone tell me why do people say that? Let me pull this up. Hold on. If somebody cannot be honest about their race, how can they be honest about anything else? Now, this is my thoughts on this, and I'm going to say this, and we're going to let it be that. When it comes to policy, when it comes to Senate, when it comes for waiting on people to sign off and give approval, as we see, that method does not work. Because when Harris and Biden got into office, they told us they was going to be forgiving our student loans and was going to give us 40 acres and a mule. And here we are almost 4 years later, and we ain't received anything. So that shows us that no matter what the president or vice president may want or desire, that they can want it all day. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. I want y'all to understand, I don't vote, but if I did vote, I would 100% vote for Donald Trump, and I'm going to tell you why. Humanity come before politics. Humanity come before government. Humanity come before any kind of policy. I want to start with this. Kamala has two parents, one of which is from India, one of which is from India / via Jamaica. That means that on both sides of her family, there is zero generational investment and zero to lose. Oh, I didn't see the super chats. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I just realized. Oh, thank you so much. My girl Kelly says, happy birthday, Six. Y'all show our big sis some love. Cash App. Let me put the Cash App up there. If y'all want to send me a little birthday gift, okay, because I drink Don Julio, all right? And I'm drinking some tonight, okay? I'm letting y'all know right now, all right? I have been preparing myself all day. I have been preparing myself all day for the delicious dinner that shall commence. So if y'all want to send me a Cash App and buy me a round, I will receive those gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kelly. And wow, thank you so much. Shout out to Black Man Rising, says happy birthday and congratulations. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Now we have Mercury. Oh, thank you, sis, on the Patreon too. And she just sends a super sticker. Thank you so much. The girls have sent me so much love. And thank you to Wisdom and Casey that sent me gifts on Cash App. the way, y'all, when I was getting ready to get married, I was like, oh my God, I feel so alone. You know what I'm saying? I feel so, oh my God, I didn't even see all this. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, guys, I didn't even see this. Y'all are, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, I didn't even check my cash app. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my God. Oh wow, I didn't even know. Oh my God, thank you, May. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Ebony, Alexis, Kelly. Thank you, Duvon. Thank you, Jolan. Thank you, Kiki, Wisdom, Casey. Oh my God, y'all. I'm over here like, I didn't even realize. When I was having my bachelorette party, I was so like, when I tell y'all, I went through the worst depression because I was like, oh my God, I am getting married without my mama. Like, oh my God, when you lose a parent, it's like, they're gone, but it's not until certain life instances happen where you're like, they're really gone. So I was so depressed, like, oh my God, I have to get married without my mom. And me and my father are currently estranged as well. I've been transparent about some of the issues my father has, and God bless him. I hope that he's able to get better, but I had to create that, distance with us. So I was like, oh my God, like my mom is not going to be there. My father is not going to be there. I was just feeling very like alone in a way. And when I tell y'all, my girls was like, not on our watch. Baby, they flew in. We did a bachelorette party. When I tell y'all, they showed up. I'm talking about like 30 women. And threw me a whole weekend bachelorette party in Houston, y'all. We had a ball. Okay, we had a time. They were like, lonely where? No support where? You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh no, honey. Oh no, honey. Not on our watch. And when I tell y'all, my sisters held me and covered me through the whole process, baby, I ain't feel alone not one time. Okay. The loneliness escaped me. I had a memorial for my mom. And so she still had her own seat, because period. And one of my sisters, JT, got me a charm that I was able to put on my bouquet that had my mom's photo on it. So it was still as though like I was carrying her with me down the aisle. And y'all, it was so beautiful. The bachelorette party was lit. We had a ball. And thank you so much, JJ Robinson. Thank you. Y'all are just showering me in love. Like I have just been so loved on today. It is ridiculous. So yeah. All right. So let's get into this. So at the end of the day, Trump is American. Though we may not agree with how his ancestors ended up here, he is generationally American. Okay. Not only that, but he comes from a family of producer males. You not liking Trump, him being mannish or doing whatever a man do is not enough for me to say, oh, I wouldn't vote for him or I don't want him as president. I would choose a mean, rude man like Trump to be president before I would choose a bitch ass, soft ass, half dead nigga like Biden to be president. Okay, we were talking about this last night. At the end of the day, men protect where they build. The fact that Trump and his father have been producer males that who have stake in this country, those are men who will stay here and die if they so need to defend this country. Trump don't have family in other countries. Oh, I'll just go there. No, he is American through and through. His father and his father's father have built a name for themselves here. I would trust him being equally invested as me to be president before I trust somebody where both of her parents are immigrants and she has somewhere on both sides to escape to. Can leave here and go back and go be with her family in two different parts of the world, and she ain't got the most stake, the most investment that Kamala Harris has in this country is her being an AKA. I have a sister right now named Zoe Lay in Chicago. Shout out to my girl Zoe. The city of Chicago woke up one day and decided to plow down her family property and tell them, oh, well, and not give them $1, and then turn around and give the migrants $5,000 a month in fucking food stamps under the Democrats. And Black people have developed this weird cult thing where they're like, how can you not be Democrat? Republicans don't look at you as human. No, white people do. I think y'all are weird when y'all think that Trump is more racist than Biden. I think that is so odd. Like, as a grown adult, you gotta get past the whole, I don't like you, you were mean to me, you said something I don't like. You have to get past that, okay? I would trust Trump more because he's more invested. Let's just start there. I would trust him more because he's American. Let's start there. I would trust him more because he's a man who has actually produced tangible assets here in this country, and that means he's invested and will want to defend it. The second thing is this. Throughout the debate, Kamala kept talking about how, oh, he's such good friends with Kim Jong-un, and what's the one other guy, Modest Yahoo, and Putin. And it's like, once again, humanity surpasses government and politics. I would rather have a president like Trump. All that Kamala was referring to is something called rapport. And any man in business know that all business, all deals are about rapport. They know that. Why would you not want the president that has rapport with the big dogs, not the weak pussy ass leaders from little ass broke countries that can't make a difference? Would you not want a president that plays golf and has rapport with people like Kim Jong-un and Putin? Because you are more likely to avoid war and to have peace with them having rapport, man to man, leader to leader. They are more likely to respect Trump man to man when they having that rapport than they are to respecting any policy or legislature or law. You will be safer having them have words and rapport man to man than having Kamala in there. They don't give a fuck about her. They'll come knock all this shit over because they don't owe her nothing. They don't have no rapport with her. The safest agreements are agreements between men with a name and some they produced. That is what you can count on before a government and a policy. You can count on them man to man having words and keeping their word amongst each other to keep peace, even though peace is not even real. I would trust that. You have many leaders in certain parts of the world that are not even allowed to touch or look into the eyes of a married woman. So what happens when Kamala has to meet with them? I don't understand that. This girl is going through menopause. She looked like Jafar. I said, if she's 60 years old, never had no kids, just got married, that means she's had at least 6 abortions. Because hoes, for every 10 years, a woman is a hoe, that's 1 abortion at least. So 60, that means 6 abortions. So I was like, you know what? If we was to have a female president, at least let her have good pussy. My God, girl, 60 years and not one man said, hell no, bitch, you ain't getting no abortion. You finna have my baby. You stuck with me. Not one man said that. Every man actually gave the abortion money. So you ain't even got good pussy. Go ahead. So not only you come off a little bit autistic, a little bit socially awkward, and you got bad pussy. Oh my God, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So everyone's saying, oh my God. And I'm joking, y'all. Y'all please don't start that. Don't start that, okay? It's a joke. Like, calm down. Okay, y'all gotta understand my sense of humor now. Let's not do that, okay? Don't do that. So the main thing I want to see if y'all notice, this is the part that sent me over the ledge last night. This is the part that just did y'all notice how when they brought up the question that Trump asked, which was, oh my God, I never knew you was Black. You always said you was Indian. Now you're Black. He was like, I don't care what you are, but what are you? Do y'all notice that she still did not look in that camera and say, yes, I am a Black woman, a proud Black woman. And yes, I'm going to be the president. You got these Black people out here so desperate for representation, so desperate to have a ha stick it to you moment of, oh, look, a Black woman was able to do that. People so desperate for that moment that you are forcing this woman into Blackness that she never asked for. That was her moment. Last night, when she was presented with that question amongst all the American people, that was her moment to look everybody in the eye and say, yes, I am a Black woman. I'm sorry if you were confused before, but I am, and I'm proud of that. And Y'all notice how the minute they asked about, are you Black? She was like, she went to Martin Luther King speech and was like, oh, race and 407 years ago. And I have a dream that one day, in the name of the Lord, amen. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, what? Is you Black or no? Look us in the eye right now and tell us she ain't do it. So can y'all please stop being so embarrassing and let the whole Black woman thing go? She had her chance last night to finally, declare herself as Black, and she didn't do it. Can y'all now stop? If you want to vote for her, vote for her. But can y'all stop, for the love of God, with the whole Black woman thing? I'm losing faith in humanity. I'm getting scared almost that people can be that slow. I'm not going to play with y'all. Between C-19 and this election, I'm getting afraid. I'm over here like, how can one race of people be so slow? All right. At some point, it just gets ridiculous. So let's check out these highlights. Talking about she won. How did you watch this debate? And shout out to Trump. Okay, I'm sorry. If people don't like men like that, I like mean men like that. I like mean men who just say what they need to say and don't be like, oh, how do I say it like this? Man, you ain't got time. Like, boy, if you don't say what you got to say, I like that. Okay, I don't understand. I don't like white people who are fake, not racist like Biden. I much prefer ones like Trump who just say what they got to say, very brash. They're not hiding anything. You know what I'm saying? They do the system the American way and call it a day. I like that. I don't like ones like Joe Biden who try to kiss our ass and make it seem like he like us and he doesn't. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I just like that. I don't understand. I don't get it. Talking about, and then Kamala was like, oh, Trump, he sexually assaulted a woman, and I had a friend that was sexually assaulted. Bitch, y'all spending all this time talking about your homegirl getting her cat took. Y'all spent all this time talking about Israel, Afghanistan, and gave us a whole geography class. Guess what? Meanwhile, we can't even afford life. Like, life is expensive. We're spending rent on groceries now. Your grocery and household items tab is now a whole nother rent payment. We want to talk about why a Toyota Corolla is a $600 a month car note now with good credit and a good down payment. We want to talk about why the average starter home for a couple is $500,000 on a good day. That's what we want to talk about. I said it's $40 for a jumbo pack of name brand paper towels. Why would y'all make the paper towels the same price as pussy? Now you finna have bitches selling their pussy for $40 just to buy a cleaning product. Why would you do that? So while we over here talking about why is it that life is not affordable? Why is this? We're tired. And instead of talking about why you can't go to the grocery store without spending less than $100, y'all talk about Israel and Obamacare. Please go to hell. And go to hell as fast as you possibly can. You get what I'm saying? Go to hell as fast as you possibly can and don't stop. Okay? Now let's play this and see.
She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just, oh, we'll try and lower taxes. She doesn't have a plan. Take a look at her plan. She doesn't have a plan.
I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people. And that is why I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy. Because here's the thing. We know that we have a shortage of homes and housing, and the cost of housing is too expensive for far too many people. We know that young families need support to raise their children, and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6,000, which is the largest child tax credit that we have given in a long time. My opponent, on the other hand, his plan is to do what he has done before, which is to provide a tax cut for billionaires and big corporations, which will result in $5 trillion to America's deficit.
We're doing tariffs on other countries. Other countries are going to finally, after 75 years, pay us back for all that we've done for the world. Look, we've had a terrible economy because inflation has, which is really known as a country buster. It breaks up countries. We have inflation like very few people have ever seen before, probably the worst in our nation's history. We were at 21%, but that's being generous because many things are 50, 60, 70, and 80% higher than years ago. They have, and she has, destroyed our country with policy that's insane. Almost policy that you'd say they have to hate our country. First of all, they bought their chips from Taiwan. We hardly make chips anymore because of...
Talk about making chips. Y'all, Trump asked the $1 million question. And the $1 million question he asked is, you've been in office for 3.5 years. We can all attest. Please do not gaslight us. She kept saying, oh, our economy is not the worst it's been. Please don't gaslight us. Okay. We are living in this thing every day. The cost of everything has went up. The lady that waxes my vagina had to up her costs. Why? Because when they got to pay more for their wax and their sticks and their products, because their stuff costs more, now they got to charge you more. So now everybody, whether they offer a product or a service, has to now charge more. Okay. Why are cars going for $10,000 more than what they're worth? Okay. And you're gaslighting us saying, no, we're not having a bad economy. Yes, we are. We see it. There is no reason why there's couples out here making 6 figures and it's like, bitch, still poor. Of course, when even buying a home is $500,000 and y'all over here talking about chips. Go to hell. Raise your hand if y'all care about chips. Raise your hand if you care about Israel. Raise your hand if you care about Obamacare. We don't care. And this is why, I'm so disappointed. When we was in a Patreon last night watching the debate, we tried to go watch like some after commentary to see what people got going on. And we turn on Revolt and they in there fighting and cussing each other out, almost ready to like go to blows. And I said, see, this is the irony. We are a group of people where we roll our eyes. I literally see people roll their eyes. Oh, why do we always have to talk about relationships? And why do we always have to talk about this? They discourage us doing the work to talk about relationships and relationship skills for this reason right here. Put all your faith into politics and government and policy. That's what we want you to focus on. When in reality, when you have family, community, and a tribe, what the government's doing doesn't affect you. You don't need to be so worried about the cost of insulin and Obamacare because the women are available to actually raise the children and cook. Okay? People are less stressed out because they have help and because they have support. So they purposely discourage our families. They purposely put a rift in our relationships because they know as long as we keep them arguing about money and politics and have them skip over the real problem, which is we have no relationship skills, which is why even when trying to have a civilized conversation about politics, you're fighting because we have no relationship skills. Most of our interactions with each other are trauma-based. So, fuck politics, tribalism, family. That's the real thing that makes a difference. That's the real thing that saves you.
Philosophies like they have and policies like they have. I don't say her because she has no policy. Everything that she believed
I don't
3
give a damn.
years ago.
That's even worse. I don't give a damn. They're talking about computer chips, potato chips. They said something about food. I don't give a damn. They were talking about wood chips. I wouldn't give a damn. They were talking about how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Make rent affordable. Make car notes affordable.
Ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat. She's gone to my philosophy. But if she ever got elected, she'd change it. And it will be the end of our country. She's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist. Her father's a Marxist professor in economics, and he taught her well. But when you look at what she's done to our country, and when you look at these millions and millions of people that are pouring into our country monthly, where it's, I believe, 21 million people, not the 15 that people say, and I think it's a lot higher than the 21. That's bigger than New York State pouring in. And just look at what they're doing to our country. They're criminals. Many of these people coming in are criminals, and that's bad for.
You mean the same way she was going to get rid of our student loans? Right now, Kamala ain't looking too credible. I don't care about nothing she's saying, baby. If you couldn't make the stuff you've already promised come true, you ain't gonna be able to make, nothing else come true either. I mean, what else, are you gonna be able to do? You couldn't even do that. Okay, if she giving it away, baby, let me get it. Let me get one. Okay, let me get one then. Okay. Shoot, throw us a bomb.
For our economy, too. You mentioned before, we'll talk about immigration later. Well, bad immigration is the worst thing that can happen to our economy. They have, and she has, destroyed our country with policy that's insane. Almost policy that you'd say they have to hate our country.
And Trump.
Well, as I said, you're going to hear a bunch of lies, and that's not actually a surprising fact. Let's understand how we got here. Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And they did exactly as he intended. And now in over 20 states, there are Trump abortion bans, which make it criminal for a doctor or nurse to provide health care. In one state, it provides prison for life. Trump abortion bans that make no exception even for rape and incest, which understand what that means. A survivor of a crime of violation to their body does not have the right to make a decision about what happens to their body next. That is immoral. And one does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree. The government, and Donald Trump certainly, should not be telling a woman what to do with her body. I have talked with women around our country. You want to talk about this is what people wanted? Pregnant women who want to carry a pregnancy to term, suffering from a miscarriage, being denied care in an emergency room because the healthcare providers are afraid they might go to jail, and she's bleeding out in a car in the parking lot. She didn't want that. Her husband didn't want that. A 12 or 13-year-old survivor of incest being forced to carry a pregnancy to term. They don't want that. If you want to really know the inside track on who the former president is, if he didn't make it clear already, just ask people.
Now, I did a video a few weeks back. I don't know if y'all remember. I did a video a few weeks back, and I said, I realize what's actually happening here. And I said, the timing of Kamala running couldn't have been more perfect, because she's running during the Down with the Patriarchy, We Choose the Bear season. And nobody makes moves more than a white woman looking to spite her people. Like, you ain't seen spite till you see a white woman that want to piss her people off. Right now, Trump represents the misogynistic, mannish, alpha, say whatever he want to say, grandfather and uncle that white women have. And I said, oh my God, I realize why Kamala might actually win this election is because of the abortion thing. I literally said this a few weeks ago. I said, oh my God, This is why she is dead focusing on that. She is so desperate that her whole ploy now is, vote for me, I'll let you get abortion. And the women are going to say, down with the patriarchy. And she going to, because white women, the main ones that need them abortions. Okay, white women are the main ones that need that. Because we all know, boy, they get down. They need them for when they get pregnant and don't know who the daddy is, or for when they go sneak dicking with some black peen and now they got to abort this mixed child. They need it. The white girls be the first ones out there to get the abortions. Not that I know, honey. I've never had one. Okay, I couldn't do it. Now, I've never had one, but I realized that that's what's happening. She gonna win because it's like, ooh, Trump, patriarchy, misogynist, man, bad, I woman, I let you get abortion. Man, all Kamala keep going around saying, don't tell women what to do with their bodies, what to do with their bodies. Girl, shut the hell up. Fuck you. That's it. But I said, oh my God, that honestly will be enough to get the white women to come vote for her. That's who we have most of in this country is white women. Once you win over the white women with Stanley Cups, oh baby, it's like, once you get the white women with Stanley Cups and Ugg boots, it's over. And so that's why she spent so much time in this debate. Like, with me, you'll get an abortion. I'll let you get abortions. Trump, misogynist. He tell women what to do with their body. You know, want Trump. You want me, girl, I'm gonna let you get that abortion. How degenerate are we as a country where that's how you get someone to vote for you? Like, by who will be the one to let you kill your baby? I don't even have the word, but I knew it. I'm like, when I see them white women for Kamala, I said, oh, baby. I said, oh, Lord. Once I saw white men for Kamala, it's all downhill from there, to be honest.
Who have worked with him. His former chief of staff, a 4-star general, has said he has contempt for the Constitution of the United States. His former national security advisor has said he is dangerous and unfit. His former secretary of defense has said the nation, the republic would.
Let me tell y'all something about white folks. And I only know this because, unfortunately, I had an uncle who was a coon and decided that he would only procreate with white women. So I have them in my family. Let me tell you something about white people that y'all need to know. Okay. I realize some black people don't know this because a lot of black people have not lived with white people. You haven't been behind enemy lines in their families. You don't, all you see is how they are diplomatic to you at work and at school. Y'all don't really know how they are. Okay. And they are very tight-lipped with their dirt. They don't broadcast their dirt like everyone else. Like, they have wild stuff going on behind closed doors and you'll never know. I want y'all to understand about these white folks that are so pro Kamala, I would never support Trump. I want y'all to know that white folks finna get in that booth and vote for Trump. They are going to sit out here and endorse Kamala. They're going to pat her on the back. They're going to say, that's who we're going for. And I want y'all to understand, they're going to tell you that. White people are the experts at diplomacy. They're going to tell y'all niggas that. Oh, Trump is racist. How could you vote for him? He's terrible. They lie. White folks lie like you will not believe. You ain't seen a liar till you see white folks lie, boy. It need to be studied how they lie and gaslight. My God, today. So I want you to understand, when they're doing this whole, oh, I am voting for Kamala, down with Trump, when they do that, that's their way of, look at me, I'm not racist. And they're going to get in that booth and vote for Trump and not tell nobody. I want y'all to know that. Don't trust in white folks who are overly, we hate Trump. Yeah, right. They going to tell you that and then get right in that booth and be right in there. Trump 2024. And then get right there and be like, yeah, Black Frank, yeah, Trump. He's so racist. I can't stand him. Them motherfuckers lie. If y'all think Taylor Swift finna vote for Kamala, y'all are on drugs. She ain't voting for her. You better believe it. She's just doing what she got to do because now they've made Trump the poster child for the big bad wolf and racism. Okay. And, I will say Trump held his own that debate last night because the moderators were clearly biased. And I like the fact that he was like, no, I'm talking. No, I'm going to respond. I like that he did that. And that's the real reason why y'all don't like him. Y'all don't like him because you can't boss him around. You can't shut him up. You can't bully him. That's why y'all don't like him. Keep it real. You know, we're in a society that hates men like Trump, but like I said, men like Trump will keep you safer 10 times than a man like Biden, a bitch ass nigga like that who don't even know who he is. Okay, I'll take the mean, rude man any day. Okay.
Never survive another Trump term.
See, I'm a different kind of a person. I fired most of those people. Not so graciously. They did bad things or a bad job. I fired them. They never fired one person. They didn't fire anybody having to do with Afghanistan and the Taliban and the 13 people.
See, Josh, see, me and you, we on the same page. When you're actually a free thinker, that's how you think. When people call you a conspiracy theorist, and people don't understand conspiracy theorist simply means someone who doesn't just believe what the news told you to believe. Like if you don't just see the news and see what they say and say, oh, that's what it is. Oh, it must be true. If you don't just go on, if you even remotely say, I don't know about that, or that could be that, they label you as a conspiracy theorist. But if you are a thinker, Josh, you already know. The more they try to, don't look over here. He's mean. He's rude. He assaulted a woman. He's a criminal. The more y'all are like, no. The more y'all are biased towards him. Y'all keep saying he can't accept that he lost the election. Here's a crazy idea. What if he's not accepting it because he's right? What if y'all did snub him the same way you snubbed him in this debate and was biased towards him? And the more that y'all like, don't vote for him bad. Ooh, him being bad. Well, the more you do that, for people who think it make you say, okay, well, what's over there? Y'all like, don't look over here. Definitely don't look over here. Trump mean, Trump bad. Definitely do not vote for him. You ain't black if you vote for him. How could you? I seen someone say, how could y'all be Republican? They look at you as less than human. And the Democrats don't. But see, people just want who make them feel good. People just want who lie to them. That's all they want. Because, period, Josh, why is he getting so much hate? Why is he getting so much bias? Why are they doing so much to bring him down? Like at some point, it's like, well, damn, now y'all making us want to vote for him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have just been fair. If he's so terrible, let him implode on his own. Why are y'all like facilitating his implosion of sorts? If he's so bad, if he's so destructive, it will come to light by itself. Why are y'all going out your way to expedite that process? Things that make you go, right? JJ Robbins said Koala Harrison for president. You know what? I can't. Why are you like this? Thank you so much. Prince Rogers says, happy birthday, Queen. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, I have the love today is sending
That he would weaponize justice against his enemies. Expressed
We don't care about none of that. Okay. The United States government in itself is a criminal organization. Everyone that works in it is also a criminal. So you saying he's a criminal, baby, this whole country is criminal. I'm not understanding, like, oh, don't vote for Trump. He's going to give police immunity. They already have immunity, honey. They already have it. What do you mean? When last time we seen an officer actually have correct penance for putting one of us down? Half of the time they get house arrest, they tell you they're in jail, but the whole time they at home on house arrest with their feet up in a Mai Tai. Talking about, oh, we locked them up. So I don't understand. It all comes down to Black people are hypersensitive to tone and who is nice to them. You like Biden because he feel nicer to you, even though he's worse than Trump. Talking about he a criminal. He was charged. We don't care about that. This whole country criminal. Next, bitch, you a criminal. Kamala, look at all the crimes you committed, putting innocent people in jail. You a criminal. So we still waiting on something that's going to move us. Okay. Oh, he's a criminal. He did it, baby. Nothing yet has made me say, oh my God. I ain't heard the talking point yet. Thank y'all. Big Virgo. Big Virgo. Thank y'all for the birthday love. Big Virgo energy, honey. Honestly, I don't know how people can't tell I'm a Virgo. Like, I am the epitome of Virgo. Look at me. I mean, I don't understand. Like, what's your sign? You couldn't tell? Okay, I'm always telling people what to do, what they should do, and think I'm right all the time. Hello, do y'all not always see me analyzing and overthinking things? What other sign would I be? Have y'all not seen how I read people for filth? Have y'all not seen? I have legendary readings of people. Okay, when I roast someone, I make them say, you took it too far. Okay, honey, you can't tell my Virgo. Okay, I don't. How do y'all not know? I am like such a Virgo. Like when you defeat all other Virgos, I'm the final level Virgo. Like, duh.
This one,
And it is absolutely well known that these dictators and autocrats are rooting for you to be president again because they're so clear they can manipulate you with flattery and favors. And that is why so many military leaders who you have worked with have told me you are a disgrace. That is why we understand that we have to have a
Them niggas you fuck say you was a disgrace. That's why they all gave you abortion money. They didn't even want to be known as your baby daddy. You know, it's this emotional approach. Oh, and everyone, honey, most people who get results have a lot of people who don't like them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody gets results in life by pandering to, I hope you like me. Trump having people that don't like him make me like him more. I don't like a motherfucker where everybody like them. Okay, so this, you know, we get pretty much the gist of it, but this election is a mess, y'all. I feel kind of embarrassed. It's like I sometimes I'm like, oh my God, this is really happening. Like, not us in America, like giving embarrassment. It's giving, I can't believe this is really happening. It's giving, oh my God, like we are actually a hot damn mess with all this. So Yeah, honey, they ain't addressed nothing that needed to be addressed.
President who is not consistently weak and wrong on
Vice
national
President
security,
Harris.
including the importance of upholding and respecting in highest regard our military.
Vice President Harris, thank you.
They're the ones, and she's the one that caused it, that's weak on national security by allowing every nation last month for the year, 168 different countries sending people into our country. Their crime rates are way down. Putin endorsed her last week, said, I hope she wins. And I think he meant it, because what he's gotten away with is absolutely incredible. It wouldn't have happened with me. The leaders of other countries think that they're weak and incompetent, and they are. They're grossly incompetent. And I just ask one question. Why does Biden go in and kill the Keystone Pipeline and approve the single biggest deal that Russia's ever made, Nord Stream 2, the biggest pipeline anywhere in the world going to Germany and all over Europe? Because they're weak and they're ineffective.
Well. That was very interesting. All I know is, y'all, when I tell y'all, I cannot wait for this election to be over, y'all. I will be so happy when this is over, because this is a mess. Don't even get me started on reparations. Don't even get me started. Don't even. I'm sorry. Don't even. I cannot. There's something else I want to show y'all. Hold on. So, there is a creator named Ashley Dalton here on the platform. And she recently did a video and, was telling the girls, like, if you're a grown woman, you need to put you on some makeup. You know what I'm saying? Makeup signifies that you put time into yourself. It signifies that it polishes you. And, she was saying, if you're a grown woman, like, you can't be out and about just deciding, oh my God, I'm never going to wear no makeup. Like, once you get to a certain age, you need to be a grown woman to have some makeup on, right? This is why I now do mostly paid and private content. So first of all, she's absolutely right. Once you exit Niggerville and you go into like actual society outside of just your hood, anytime you go to a dinner, a brunch, a gala, any type of social gathering, any type of anything, the women will have on makeup. End of story. You will never go to a some type of wealthy charity dinner and see a single woman there with no makeup on. Okay, this is just the facts. No one is saying that you have to wear makeup, every day sitting at home. No one is saying that. No one is saying that you have to put on 30 pounds of makeup and 10 layers. No one is saying that. All she said was, put some makeup on. You're a grown-ass woman. These are the small things that will differentiate you from others. It makes no sense to put on a nice dress, nice shoes, do your hair, and then you have on no makeup with just some greasy shea butter and lip gloss on your face, okay? So since what year do grown women tell other grown women what makeup they need to wear or not to wear? Why are people so degen? And see, this is the exact basic bitch talking points that I was about to flame. So I'm glad you showed us that all the basic bitches have the same response. Why do you care about what another grown woman do? Also, you hoes. Black women are not protected. Oh my God, these men don't prefer Black women. Oh my God, I want a man that pays all the bills and takes me here, and these niggas are broke. That's also y'all. So the question I have for you and this basic bitch, if one more basic bitch say this, I'm gonna lose it. Can all the basic bitches come together? And can y'all at least brainstorm some new talking points? Because we are so exhausted at the why do you care? And y'all say, why do we care? But at the same time, any moment you scroll on TikTok, you can see 10 women on there crying and complaining about what they don't have and who's not paying them no attention. That's all we ask. We will stop giving suggestions when y'all hoes stop complaining and stop sitting there fat, nappy headed with your face greasy, talk about where is a man to come take me on vacation and pay all the bills. If y'all stop complaining, we'll stop advising. All right, that's what we would like to have it be. Okay. Now, once again, outside of Niggerville, when you go into society, the women have themselves together. Yes, they have on some makeup. No one said it got to be 20 pounds of makeup, but yes, they have it on. Any women who are distinct understand that. Okay. Now, we see y'all hoes complain, and someone says, let me give you the solution. And y'all say, why do you care? So it got so bad. Of course, they started doing think pieces on Ashley, started dragging her for filth, talking about her looks. And here go all the black girls with greasy shea butter faces and lip gloss saying, I'm naturally beautiful. I don't need all that. It ain't about you, honey. And this is why Black women, why we will continue to be at the bottom, because every time someone mentions a part you need to play, you label it as respectability and societal standards. Yet society is who you want to advance in. You cannot say, I don't care about what society, but you want society to pay you. You want society to give you power. You want society to regard you. But in the same breath, every time I turn around, y'all saying respectability politics and societal norms. Honey, you need to be worried about what the rest of society expects if you expect to progress in that society. You will not see the Jeff Bezos go to dinner with a woman with no makeup. You won't see no one else at the restaurant with no makeup. And the minute someone tries to suggest to Black women who complain all day, the minute anyone tries to suggest anything to you, you attack them and say, why do y'all care? Well, why do y'all complain to us? Why do we have to always hear this? There was a TikTok I wanted to show you. I got a perfect example for this. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'll show you a perfect example of what I be talking about. I'm so irritated, like the audacity. Let me pull this up because we need to talk about this. I'm sorry. Where is it? Okay, y'all might have known. Got me started. But Ashley, you see this girl. I see you learned your lesson, girl. Now you see why I do paid private content, girl. I bet you won't try to save Nanho again, girl. Y'all, everybody say a prayer for Ashley Dalton that she had to unfortunately learn the hard way that you cannot save these hoes. You know, I try to tell y'all be talking about your girls. Y'all can be girls for like your girls that you know you vetted, and it'll be a few of them. But there's no such thing as being a girl's girl with these hoes out here. So y'all, unfortunately, Ashley had to never try to save these hoes. Black women do not bite as hard as when you try to save them. So Ashley was like, fuck y'all hoes, I ain't doing this no more. I said, girl, honey, I see you catching up slow, baby, honey, you really, baby, you far behind. She was like, I can't believe y'all hoes forget y'all. I said what I said. I said, girl, whoo, honey, I bet you won't do that no more. See, y'all don't like me when I be saying these bitches ain't shit. You cannot save these hoes. And y'all be getting so mad when I say that. And then you don't believe me. And then y'all end up trying to go save a hoe. And then them hyenas end up biting you. Now I can't find a TikTok. Where is the TikTok, y'all? Here we go. Is this it? Hold on. I'm about to show y'all why women like Ashley Dalton try to help y'all, because this is what we got to see every goddamn day on TikTok of y'all complaining. And all y'all do is police the men about whether they are or are not looking at you or paying you attention. All y'all do is sit, be in a hot damn mess and complain about, oh, what you don't have. Ashley, I bet you won't do that no more, girl. Ashay, come to death row. Okay, I know you tried to do the whole girls. I bet you won't do that no more. These bitches ain't shit. Ashley, 9 out of 10 bitches ain't shit. Do not try to help them. Just be great. The ones that are tired of complaining and want solutions and want to change, they'll come on their own. Do not try to go to them and help them. They will turn on you in some way in their mind because you made them aware of the shortcoming, that the shortcoming is your fault. They will blame you subconsciously and attack you for bringing their need for change to their attention. Women are very bad with regulating their emotions. All that happens is you're the one who made me aware of this. You're the one that's making me feel this way, and they gonna come for you. Okay. I bet you won't try to save that hoe again. Y'all, this is a perfect example of why a bitch be trying to tell y'all something. Okay, let me show y'all this. This irritated me so bad. And this type of girl who would not even be ready to hear my mouth. All right, she won't even be ready to hear.
In my entire 22 years of life.
So she says that in her entire 22 years of life, that no man has ever asked her on a date. All right, let's start there. All right. Ricky say not her again. Listen, let's just stick with this. Like, I need to share this because this is irking me to no end. Let me turn this up. Like, this type of shit irks me. And this is why y'all really don't be liking me. Y'all just want somebody to sit in the comments like, oh, it's just your location. It's just your hair. It's just this. Like, no, bitch, you ain't shit and you're entitled and you're lazy. And you think that the man's supposed to run and line up to ask you out, and you ain't even got to put no effort forward. And I want y'all to listen to what she about to say. I want to see if y'all can peep game. Listen to what she about to say. Let me make her smaller. I don't need to make her too big on this screen. My God, today. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to turn it up because it seems so low. It's all the way up. So she starts out with saying she's complaining. Because my thing, if you say, fuck societal standards, fuck respectability, politics, or whatever. If y'all say decenter men, that's fine. But you cannot then turn around and be like, oh my God, no man has ever asked me out. You can't have it both ways. If you want the man to ask you out, you need to give the man what he wants. That is so weird. Like, I want this from the man. Oh, but don't expect anything back from me. That ain't how this go. Ain't no man going for that. Ain't no real man worth a damn going for that. Oh, I need you to do all this for me. And he like, well, what's in it for me? Patriarchy, misogyny. Okay, and that's why y'all, no man even ask you on a date. They at least gonna ask you on a date trying to fuck. They ain't even doing that. It's crazy. So let's play this.
Throughout my 4 years of college, I have never been on a date in my entire 22 years of life. Throughout my 4 years of college, no one's even so much as asked me out, talked to me, flirted with me. None of that has ever happened to me ever. Like ever. I recently decided that I think I'm going to stay in Waco, Texas instead of go to Boston for my gap year. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Boston and I'm going to have dating life and it's going to be great because I'm sick of this. Anyway, I hung out with my friends yesterday and we had a really good time. And I was like, okay, like maybe I should just quickly throw away 2.5 years of friendship and maybe I should stay here and postpone dating for 1 more year. And my friend was like, yes, like do it. And I was like, yeah, like, okay. Anyway, and this bar was just all white people. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die alone. Like, ordinarily it'd be fine to date a white man. It's just in Waco, Texas, like the white men here are just a special breed of white that just hates. I wouldn't say hates. They don't go for Black women, like ever. So I was already starting to feel kind of shitty at this first bar. Like I was already like, oh, this kind of sucks. Then one of the guys was talking to me. So he was half Asian, half white, and he was saying his type is Asian girls. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. Like, I was like, imagine if Black men's type was actually Black women and not.
You know what I can't stand? Is a must be nice ass bitch. You know what I've had it with? I've had it with a it must be nice ass bitch. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I can't take it no more. I can no longer take the it must be nice ass bitch that has the same 24 hours in the day as anybody else. The it must be nice ass bitches are all the same. Entitled, delusional, lazy, lack of self-awareness, selfish. And they sit here and the part that irritates me about a it must be nice ass bitch is they police what everyone else has and what everybody else is getting. Okay. They sit there and they like, oh, he looking at her. She has other videos where she literally talks about going out to a party and literally is keeping like tally marks, keeping like track of all the men in there and who they looked at and who they entertained. And everybody know that one bitch at the party looking around like, why nobody want to talk to me? And no one want to talk to you because look how you looking around, looking desperate. Like, does anybody want to talk to me? No, as opposed to, honey, get cute, get your shit together. Let people bring some allure to bring them into you. Instead, you bucking your eyes, darting your eyes all around the party, being a goddamn FBI SWAT team, policing and grilling men based off of who they choose to look at and who they choose to go riz up. That's what you spend time doing at the party. Instead of having a good time, letting your hair down, looking good, you spend the whole time looking around like, are you looking at me? Oh, he's looking at her because she light skinned. Oh, he's looking at her because she, you don't keep your eyes on your own paper and mind your business. Over here looking like the Haitian bathroom lady, looking like you the lady when I walk in the bathroom and she just hold the soap. Baby, I ain't even pissed yet. Can you wait? She like a diligent Haitian bathroom lady. As soon as you walk in, she there with the soap. Damn, bitch, can I pee? Let me pee first. Okay, Jean Baptiste, can I please pee first, Miss Jean Baptiste? And I'm going to come out and I'm going to tip you. She the Haitian bathroom lady. As soon as you come in the bathroom. And after all that, then she give you one paper towel. And you got a bunch of Bath and Body Works and LA Colors lip gloss and body spray. That's what you look like. And now you have made yourself the no man want me ass bitch on the internet. Now, what man want to go wife up the nobody want me on the internet woman? Like, so you can't get attention and validation from the man because you have zero self-awareness. You're delusional. So instead you're like, I'm gonna make a TikTok so that all the TikTok girls can lie to me in the comments and say, oh, just get your hair done. You're beautiful. You deserve. So now she literally just makes TikTok videos to get validation and attention that she can't get from a man. And she literally makes videos saying, I know y'all are saying I'm beautiful, but I just don't see it. Am I really beautiful? So that people can just sit in her comments like, you are beautiful. Self-love. You deserve. And that's why I say, that's why y'all bitches don't like me. Because I would have told you, don't say shit to her. Don't validate a fucking thing in her. If this bitch want to be validated, let her ass get the fuck up and go make the changes. I've said this several times. Nobody can give me an account in life where feeling bad for a bitch helped her or anything. Nobody can point out a single instance where you feeling bad for a bitch helped. Shout out to the Patreon. By the way, so ladies, if you're not in my Patreon, I mean, you're really, I don't understand, baby. Like, what are you doing? Let me really explain to what the Patreon is so y'all know the work that we do in there, okay? The purpose of the Patreon was to curate like-minded women. That was the number one purpose. So you're able to connect with women from different countries, walks of life, marital status, financial status, creeds, ages. So the number one value in the Patreon is the network. We got doctors, lawyers, nurses, adjusters. We have everybody in there, okay? So the first step is the network in itself is extremely valuable. The next thing that we have is I do get ready with me. So when y'all see these looks I serve, I literally do all the looks on my Patreon for the ladies. So I show you my products. If you don't know how to do your makeup, I literally walk you through every step. You know how you watch YouTube videos, they edit it, they cut out certain points. I don't do that. I do my whole makeup look all the way through. Most of the girls will sit there and do it with me if they're learning. Okay. I show you everything. Any questions you have, I answer. There is no excuse. The information is there. While I'm getting ready, we have different subjects that we discuss. And I do nothing but chop up game for the ladies. Okay. We do movie nights and that's what brought me into this conversation. We watched the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader documentary on Netflix, and it was one of the most inspiring documentaries I've seen in a while. And what I loved about the documentary was the level of excellence and expectation and accountability amongst the women. These are girls working out, eating right, rehearsing. You know, they had so much respect for their elders and the mentors. These are girls who put their head down and work for it. They are savage with each other. Then people will sit right there and say, you're not good. Too fat. Too this. They don't give a damn. And all those women, none of them were losers. I saw a post on Facebook and it was like, the problem is there ain't no one to call some of you bitches losers. And I was like, oh my God, that's the perfect word. I don't know why we have, the term of losers and bums in regards to men and act like we don't have losers and bums in the female race too. And that's what make you a loser when it's time to do the work. Okay, you're so fragile. Oh, why did you say it like that? Oh, you're so mean. Okay, well, you're a fucking loser. And that's why you're 22 and no man even want to come anywhere near you. The proof is in the pudding. You can think what you think. The proof shows you right there. You're a loser. You're losing. That means you need to make a change. I hate when they be like, accept me for me. You ain't shit, bitch. What do you mean? If your results are proving no one wants to even come near you, honey, that means you don't get to still talk no more. It means go sit down, honey. You just ain't got it. It's time for you to humble yourself and rebuild and get some help, baby. Okay? And I love that documentary because I said, see, this is what we're missing as Black women. Do you know, when I watched that documentary, I said, boy, if this was Black women, there would have been physical fighting. They would not have respected the older women. They would have been doing expose videos about how mean they were. And they said, I'm fat. And how could they say this? It would have been a mess because we can't take no direction, which is why we always end up being at the bottom of the totem pole. But yet we are the most vocal about our complaints. Okay, look, y'all, please look at the rest of this. It just gets worse.
Anybody else, literally anybody else. And so I started feeling even crappier and shittier because I was like, damn, like, white men don't want me, Black men don't want me. Like, damn, like, I'm just gonna have to die alone. Just die alone. And so we go to another bar, and this bar had a lot more Black people, but the people there were like in townies, so they were like in their 30s. I'm 22 for reference, and so I would never date anyone who's 30. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But it was just nice to be around more Black people. Like, whenever I go out.
Real quick, yeah, and Sierra, when the older women tried to tell them what they needed to do, they said, yes, ma'am. Which brings me back into the discussion about Ashley Dalton. When she's being one of the few women to tell you, no, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're just so perfect. I'm going to tell you what you need to step your game up with. Instead of saying, yes, ma'am, thank you for the advice, thank you for the information, or not saying anything, you attack her. Meanwhile, the white girls on that show, when the older women told them what it was, yes, ma'am, okay. And they took the direction. Boy, a Black bitch would never. It would have been a fight. It would have been a physical fight. Okay, I learned a long time ago, you'll never catch me dead trying to save no hoe. And you'll never catch me dead, honey. It's impossible.
I am never looked at. Like, it's actually crazy. That's why I just like going out in spaces that's mostly women, because I'm like, I just hate the fact that like it happens all the time. When I go out with my friends and I'm like hanging out, and they have guys in the group or whatever, the guys you're talking to often cut me off, don't listen to me. Mind you, it's a group setting. It's not like I'm just like, I came and was like trying to include. No. It's a group of people. If the guys don't find you attractive, they're not listening to what you're saying. They're
facts. The same way no one listens to broke niggas. Okay, there is never something that exists in one sex that does not exist in the other. Never. There's never something that applies to one sex and the other sex is exempt. We always butterfly mirror each other in some way. Have y'all ever noticed no one care about what a broke nigga gotta say? No one gives a fuck about a broke nigga. They will literally step over a broke nigga body. They don't care what he got to say. They don't care about his opinion. They don't care about what he think. Broke niggas are like unknown in society because we don't care about what you got to say because you're broke. You haven't even been able to get $1. What did he say? You can't get paid in an earth this big. You worthless kid don't deserve to live. People think broke niggas should die. I want you to really understand that. Society tells broke niggas you can honestly just die. And it's the same with ugly bitches. Nobody cares about what an ugly bitch got to say. She's like, oh, we're in a group setting and they kept cutting me off. No one cared what I have to say. Of course, you ugly bitch. No one cares. You don't even know how to do your hair. You don't even know how to not look like the bathroom lady. You think we care about what you got to say, bitch? Fuck you. Get yourself together first. Get yourself together and then maybe we'll care about what you got to say. But as soon as we look over and see Haitian bathroom lady, we're done. And so the men are literally, when you're talking, they're literally like, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. As you're talking, the men are literally like, who is that and why is she talking? And your solution is to demonize them and say, why are y'all like that? Instead of saying, you know what? Maybe I need to present myself in a way that I actually look clean and like I cared about myself if I want people to care about what I got to say. But that's not the conclusion. The conclusion is to complain and demonize them for not wanting to hear what you have to say over there giving us Sojourner Truth. You look like you finna come bang on the cabin door and say, Master Gold, y'all get your stuff. We's about to leave. That's how you looking. You look like at any moment you're ready for the Underground Railroad. And instead, now y'all have to stop replacing the attention a woman should get with a man with a woman. Stop doing that. No, leave her ass alone. And you have to let a bitch really get tired of not being shit. You got to let her get tired of being lonely, get tired of people talking over her and ignoring her. You have to just let her get tired of that. Okay. But instead, now she created this whole TikTok where she literally baits women and say, you're so pretty, be 5,000 hoes in the comments. You're so pretty, you're worth it. No, the same way niggas say, leave a broke nigga for dead, leave that bitch for dead. It's too much information and resources in this world to just be out here being an ugly bitch. If you're just an ugly bitch, you're just lazy. Girls like her will fuck your man. Girls like her will steal from you because they don't put the work in themselves. They just police what other people have. A bitch like her, bring her around your man if you want to. Not saying, now your man will fuck with her. You might want to pick a different man. Let's start there. But some men are just gross enough to fuck anybody. Girls like this will feel like you have everything. Any man that give her attention, she will go for it. Girls like this are so dangerous. Girls like this are some of the most dangerous women you could be around. All they do is police what everybody else has instead of putting the work to get it for themselves. And all these hoes on here talking about girl, encouraging her. This who you need to be worried about. This is the type right here. And she go under the radar because she's invisible because she ugly. Y'all be worried about the wrong girls. You got to worry about a girl like her before you got to worry about anybody else. Trust me. This is the most dangerous type of hoe to be around. Oh, it must be nice. How come why not me, ass bitch? These type of hoes scare me.
Cutting you off to ask a girl they think is cute questions about herself. They just are not listening to you. And I just hate that feeling of just not being listened to, heard, appreciated, any of these things. And so I'm like, you know what? I think this is it. This is literally my last straw. At this point, I'm trying not to cry because I'm I'm going to be here for one more year. I'm going to be single for one more year. I'm going to not be with, I literally was gonna cry because I'm doing my makeup, but it
What
was
makeup?
really shitty. And I just was like, I don't know. Like, I love my friends so much, but I'm like, they don't understand what it's like to feel like no one is ever like this. Every song is about dating and love and whatever, and I've never experienced that. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Waco, like, people don't want to be with me here. And I did it for 4 years, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can do it again. I just don't think I'm strong enough for this. I have never been on a date in my entire 22 years of life. Throughout my 4 years of college, no one's even.
So this is why when y'all hoes say, why do y'all care, bitch? This why we care. It's a 3-minute video of her self-loathing and complaining and feeling bad for herself. That's why we care. Right? But see, that's where the naivete come in, to think that just because a bitch is miserable and lonely and saying she about to die alone, to think that means she want help. The nerve. Oh no, honey, they didn't want help, baby. They just want to keep complaining, and what they want is for you to get in the comments and say, some men will like you. You deserve. That's what they wanted. Oh, honey, you thought, oh, poor thing. She thought they actually wanted solutions. Poor thing. Oh my God, you're so naive. No, they didn't want solutions. They just want to complain, and they want other women to come validate them in ways that a man will not. Okay. She needs to have someone tell her the real truth. Okay. And the real truth is, men don't do nothing that you want them to do. They don't. The more that they even think you're trying to get them to do something, they will not do it. And when you look a mess and you sit around looking all these men in the eye, like, are you going to talk to me? Are you going to talk to me? How about you? Oh, so you just looked at me, but you didn't talk to me. The more they sense the energy that you're looking at them, like, so are you going to talk to me? The more they won't. It has to be his idea. If he see you, let the hunter in him take over if he so chooses. Okay. The more you're looking at him, are you going to say something? Absolutely not. And honey, now you solidify your singleness, because there ain't a man in his right mind that is going to want to go wife up the TikTok girl who couldn't get a date. Like, you think that now that you've literally told the world that no men want you, like, do you now think some man's going to say, you know what? That's the wife for me. Yeah, I agree. She want a white man. Not only that, but she said that she won't even date no man that's 30 and up. I don't know if y'all caught that in the beginning of the video. She was like, oh, so-and-so man tried to talk to me, but he was 30. He was old. Like, I don't want to talk to no man that's 30. So this girl wants a tall, handsome 25-year-old Chad. Who gonna tell her? When in reality, what her husband looked like is a man who is 5'8". Who is her guy? Her guy is not white. Okay. He's not white. He's not white. All right. She's just not, a white guy ain't gonna want her. He ain't gonna want her. Her guy definitely is a black guy. He's about 5'8". Where does he work? I want to say her man is like the general manager of like Papa John's. Like, he's her man, because you could tell she's educated, well-spoken. Not even an Amazon. No, not the Amazon guy. The Amazon guy, no. He don't want her. He don't want her. Her guy is a 5'8", rotund black man who, he's not the delivery man at Pizza Hut, but he's the general manager. That's her guy. But y'all already know that when the 35-year-old 5'8" rotund Pizza Hut manager try to talk to her that watch anime, you could tell that she was like, 35, black, no thank you. I tell any woman, take yourself and put a beard and a low haircut on yourself and whatever that look like, that's what you need to be willing to accept as your male counterpart. If you want the guy that's like the quarterback, you need to look like the head cheerleader. Too many girls like her, you're unattractive, you're socially awkward, you're weird, but you want the tall, handsome, charismatic finance man. It doesn't go that way. Your man gonna look just like you, but with a beard. So you cannot turn your nose up to that guy. But you can tell that's what she's doing because she waiting on, 25-year-old, 6'4" Chad. That's a CPA. And it's never happening. It never has and never will. Correct? Right. So this is why, perfect example of why, like I said, I do most of my content private. I learned the hard way. I don't want to be the one that makes a woman realize that she's the problem. I don't want to be the one anymore that makes a woman feel as though whatever she's doing is not going to work for her. I don't want no more women feeling embarrassed around me or feeling judged by me or feeling any of that. I don't want it. I let them do what they do. And I do not want to be the one that makes a bitch look at herself and be like, wow, I ain't shit. I don't want to, I'm keeping it cute, keeping it copacetic. And I just let y'all deal with these hoes that tell you that you beautiful and you deserve, even when you look like Rasputia. Okay, that's my thing. All right, I don't have time for that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm gonna let that be. So I want to talk about this next real quick. Thank you. So happy birthday. Thank you so much. They've been loving on me. They've been showering me with love today. Thank y'all. Happy birthday. Thank you. He says, this content is for fresh. I have to watch. Oh, yes, you got to check yourself. This is a new concept to us as Black women. We are so used to, just letting us rock. I say all the time, I truly think that because we feel as though there's so much pressure on us that we're like, listen, we're out here still making it. Okay. We're just making it every day. And we tend to not have like the wherewithal to say, don't we want to do better than just barely making it? You know what I'm saying? At some point, don't we want to do better than that or what? You get what I'm saying? No, you have to say you ain't shit first. I want you to understand this, baby. Most women are not even in position to be renovated. Okay. When you have a housing project, you have a few options. If it's a fixer upper, you go in there and you got to weigh your options. Is it going to be easier to renovate the place? Can we just put some paint, put some new carpet? Or is this structure so damaged to where we just need to rip everything out and rebuild new? Okay. Most of you hoes are so broken, so traumatized, so out of touch with your womanhood and reality. You don't need a renovation. You need more than paint and carpet. You need to be gutted. You need to be completely torn down and built anew. It's always the girls holding on to, oh, we can keep it. If you're flipping a home, every time you run into that, oh, I want to cut corners. I can keep this. I'll just paint over it. It ends up costing you more in the long run. Every time you try to cut a corner and flipping a home, it costs you 10 times more. You're better off from the jump just saying, all right, let me go ahead and gut this out. That's part of your problem. You're trying so hard to hold on to pieces of yourself when so far all you've accomplished is not a fucking thing. You're nowhere near where you want to be, but you still talk about, I don't need to say I ain't shit. Yes, you do. Matter of fact, say it with your chest. Look in the mirror, puff your chest out and say, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Look at yourself and say it, because that's going to be what catapults you into the restoration. Y'all see my face? I'm about to change my camera, my battery out in 1 second. I like this face that it paused on though, because it gives very much I'm standing on business. Okay. Some of y'all, that's why you're not where you want to be, because you too busy. Like, okay, let me hold on to this. Baby, if you've been yourself for 30 years and you ain't nowhere near what you want to be, that means all that I want to be myself. Well, yourself ain't good enough. Okay. And that gonna be the time where it's like, all right, honey, it's time for you to go ahead and baby, all that I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm gonna be me. Well, honey, being you has got you no goddamn where. Okay, the face it paused on was so perfect. The face that it paused on gave very much, I said what I said. And so that's what we work on in the Patreon. It's a place where, you know, there are women where they're trying to go to that next level and they try to tell people around them, like, I want to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the same cycles. I want to lose weight. I want to be prettier. I'm tired of being this. And there's always some bitch in your vicinity who will be like, you don't need to do that. You're beautiful just as you are. And what I think is the most refreshing about my group and the girls in it is, if you want to better yourself to get a husband, no one will say, decenter man, why do you care about a man? Everyone will say, totally understandable. If you say I'm fat and I need to lose weight, the girls will say, oh my God, you know, we wish you luck on your journey. You can do it. They won't say, some men like big girls. You're beautiful like you are. What I love about the group is there's always the encouragement to do better. Nobody will sit and lull you to sleep and tell you, you know, that you're so beautiful and you're so amazing when they know damn well you're not. Okay, that's what I like. And you know, to me, that is what really has made women be able to make those changes. And that's why, you know, in the group, every week, somebody is getting married, engaged, getting pregnant, having a baby or something like that. Okay. Literally a group of winners. There's nothing but winning happening. All right. And it's because it's a place where women can go to get the truth, as opposed to someone just telling them, you're fine the way you are. Okay. Oh my God, y'all are showing out with these cash apps, y'all. I said that, you know, y'all, it's my birthday. I drink Don Julio. Y'all want to buy me a round tonight. I appreciate it. I put the cash app up there, and damn, y'all showing me so much love. Thank you, Pebbles. Thank you, Telly. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Chisholm. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Ashley M. Thank you, Ebony, Amadi, Courtney, May. Oh my God, I love you. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, y'all, the love I'm getting today, honey, I can't even deal. Did y'all see my photo shoot I did? I did a photo shoot, y'all, for my birthday, and y'all, it came out so cute. I literally loved it. As soon as I posted it, the photographer ended up sending me some of the edits with the color in the background. And I was like, damn it, I already posted it, but the picture still came out, you know, super dope. So it's all good. So y'all, this is the last thing I'm gonna touch on. Then I got to get ready because there is a steak and a cocktail with my name on it, y'all. Okay, honey, I cannot wait, baby. I'm finna go let my hair down, y'all. Do y'all hear me? I'm finna go eat, drink, and be merry. All right, I'm about to run up a bill. Okay, I'm finna have a time. I'm having a party with my girls this weekend. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna let our hair down, y'all. I am so excited, y'all. Okay, my birthday on a Wednesday. How lame, right? I'm not doing shit on no Wednesday. So we're going to do a little dinner tonight. You know what I'm saying? A little dinner, little drink, little steak, little lobster. And then this weekend, baby, me and my girls, honey, we are lit. All right. We lit as I don't know what, honey. We having a ball this weekend. So y'all get ready. Okay. All right. So I gotta talk about this because oh my God, today. So we were talking about this in the Patreon too. And the women's Patreon, let me make sure I put the link. Okay, the women's Patreon is patreon.com/sixthegoddis. Okay, there's different tiers. The $10 tier is the basic tier. It covers like the get ready with me, 6 at 6. Sometimes I do a daily message, thought of the day. And then we have a VIP tier where that's where you can come for like for movie night and stuff like that and meetups. And there's a separate like verified Discord where everyone in the Discord has been verified that the name and photo showing is actually that woman. And that Discord server is super dope because we don't have to worry about trolls or men in there. And so that's for the VIP tier, but the basic tier is just the $10 one. And women's patreon.com/sixthegoddis. Okay, and then this is the one for everybody is patreon.com/6 at 6. It's for the fellas, for the ladies. If you're in the women's only Patreon, it comes with 6 at 6 though. So you don't have to have one for 6 at 6 and one for the women's Patreon. If you're in the women's Patreon, it automatically come with 6 at 6. Okay. So you don't have to do both. So I just put the links in there. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Kelly put it there for y'all as well. Thank you. Yeah, the monthly check-in, it's still every month. I just only had 10 slots and the slots got taken so quick. So I do consultations, like one-on-one conversations with ladies for accountability, for staying on track, for guidance, mentorship, big sister, or listening ear, whatever you need. So I have a check-in tier where it comes with a consult each month. But outside of that, you can always schedule your own personal consult with me one-on-one. Everything is confidential. I'm the big sister you never knew you needed. And I'm the realest nigga alive. I'm the realest nigga you gonna ever meet. A real bitch was born today. I'm telling y'all right now. So you gonna get the real advice. I've been doing this a long time, okay? And I'm a great listening ear. I can provide you insight. Y'all have no idea, like just having that outlet to talk with someone who's going to keep it real, who have your best interest at heart. There's a lot of value in that. So if y'all need that, if you're in the Patreon, I have my phone number in there. Y'all can just text me. If not, just shoot me an email, sixthegoddis@yahoo. So yeah. So we were in the Patreon and we were having a conversation about Black women and white women interacting primarily in the workplace. And I said, I'm going to give y'all a moment. Can y'all name any time in history where Black women and white women have worked together side by side progressively and healthily and productive? Has there ever been a time where Black women and white women are able to work side by side equally to progress forward? Have you ever seen it once in your life? No. Have y'all ever seen it? I'm going to give y'all a minute. Let me take a sip of my wine. I want y'all to tell me when there has been a single time in history where Black women and white women worked next to each other in equality, progressively, healthily, and in productivity. The answer is hell to the motherfucking no. Now, here go the next question. Why? Let's see if we really have picked up on the lesson. Why? Why have we never seen Black women and white women work together equally and progressively? Why have we never seen? I want to see how on game y'all are. Why have we never seen it? I'm just curious to see if y'all can pick up on the reason why. Something always ends up happening. Our issues aren't the same, close, but not exactly. Our past relations, close, but not exactly. They gonna look out for their own first, close, but not exactly. I love you, six, with my whole entire heart. Love you too, my brother. Thank you. They don't want equality, close, but not exactly. Not exactly. The reason is because there is no such thing as equality with them. There is only two options that you have as a Black woman in order to be in proximity with white women. There's only two options. And your only option in how you can interact with white women is the M&M options. Okay? You either the master or the maid with white women. There is no in between. Majority of our interactions with white women has been us serving them, sacrificing for them, protecting them, being their entertainment, being their security, being their backup, being their source of strength. I'm so tired of a white bitches coming up to Black women saying, "You're so inspiring." Well, bitch, you ain't. Every time I turn around, you talk about how a Black woman inspired you. Not one of y'all hoes ever inspired me, bitch. I don't find that flattering, you fucking leech. White women be like, "Oh my God, Black women, you're just so beautiful and so strong. You inspire me." Well, bitch, you don't inspire me. A white hoe ain't never inspired me, not once. Except maybe to make sure I actually wash my feet because they feet look dirty. That's the only y'all make me double check my feet in the shower. You make me scrub them. How y'all feet always look dirty. That's about the only inspiration you ever gave me, bitch. That's not flattering. Oh, you're so strong, so beautiful, it's so inspiring. Shut the fuck up, bitch. So they have a genetic memory of us being their maid. They don't understand any interaction with us as normal women. If you pay attention, anytime you as a Black woman have a conversation with a white bitch, she has to acknowledge your Blackness in some way. I was talking to my godmother the other day and she was telling me about a doctor that she went and saw. She was like, she kept saying over her. She was like, she was, a young woman. And so I'm listening. I'm like, okay, she was a young woman. Like, all right. Yeah, yeah. It was just so great because it was like a young woman doctor. I'm like, okay. And finally, she just had to say it. She was like you. She was a doctor like you. I'm not a doctor. She was saying like she was a Black woman, a young Black woman. And I'm like, boy, y'all hoes really just... Y'all hoes, when y'all see us, y'all don't just see a person. Like all y'all see is Black girl, Black girl, Black girl, Black girl. And y'all just have to go out your way to, y'all have to say it. Y'all have to acknowledge it in some way. It just will kill y'all. They don't understand a normal relationship. Me and some of my girls took a beach trip last month. And we rented out a beach house, y'all. Oh my God, we had so much fun. Oh my God, y'all. That was like the best trip I've ever been on. Oh my God, we went to Destin. Destin is so gorgeous, y'all. So we leave the beach house. We about to walk down to the beach. So the way it was set up is you got to like go down the path. You got to go through the gate to get into the beach, right? So we all walking. Are some of the girls in here? Are y'all going to when y'all was there? Who was there? JT was there. I'm trying to see was any of the girls there that that witnessed this. Yeah, the video's staying up. So we walking down to the beach, we cute, we having fun, we got, we got our drinks, got our beach stuff. So we walking, and this white bitch up on this balcony goes, "Oh, hey, how long are y'all staying out here?" Now keep in mind, Destin is pretty Caucasian. When you go to Destin and it's not on a holiday weekend, like if you go Memorial Day, Labor Day, there'll be Black people out there. But if you go to Destin on a normal weekend, how we did, there's not many Black people out there like that. So it's so funny because the whole weekend they see, we're young, beautiful Black women. And, these beach houses are costly. So the whole weekend, everyone kept saying shit like, "Oh, what are y'all doing out here?" Translation: how did y'all Black bitches find out about this place? And how did y'all afford this? That was a translation, right? So, yeah, that's in Florida. So we walking down to the beach, and the white bitch goes, "Oh, hey, ladies, how long are y'all gonna be here?" So y'all know me, okay? I looked up and seen that white bitch. I said, I ain't finna say shit. I just know this bitch finna say some shit. I got quiet as a fucking mouse. Before that, we walking. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." The minute that white bitch said, hey, I said, "Oh, shit. Oh, get ready." Some bull. When you see a white girl go to a Black girl, like, hey. Oh, some stupid shit is finna come out her mouth. You better believe. So I'm over here like brace for impact. Like God only can know what's about to come out this whole mouth. Do you know that this goddamn translucent, transparent, see-through, saran wrap, uncooked turkey tail gonna say to us, "Oh, we got so much food and we're leaving today and I hate to waste it. Do y'all want our leftover food?" I look at that bitch. Bitch, I would rather die by starvation. I would rather vomit yellow vial for 30 days until my body runs out of nourishment and just passes away and take me to my ancestors before I ever put my mouth on your touch the dog, lick the dog in the mouth, don't wash your hands, dirty feet, mayo, uncooked poultry, E. coli, salmonella, before I ever put my mouth on some food that y'all put y'all hands on and the dog licked out y'all plates and the food. Now that's what I wanted my response to be. But luckily my sister, she ex-military, so she's used to procedures. Okay, because I'm too ratchet for this. My first instinct is, bitch, fuck you and that food. We ain't touching that nasty ass shit, bitch. We don't know where the fuck you been. Dirty ass white bitch kissing dogs in the mouth ass hoe. Hell no, we don't want your shit, bitch. Do we look a charity case to you, hoe? When are you leaving? I want to say, bitch, don't ever your fuck. I'm a grown ass woman, bitch. Don't ever your life ask me how long am I gonna be here. However fucking long I want to be here, bitch. Don't ever question me, hoe. Who the fuck is you? I'm a grown ass woman. Come and ask me how long I'll be here, bitch. So however how long I want to be there, hoe. Don't you ever your fucking life a grown woman talk about how long you gonna be here, bitch. I had to give her the Ike Turner. I thought a pussy hoe just questioned me. But thank God my sister, she military, ex-military, so she used to them folks. She was like, "Oh, we have plenty." I was like, well, I'm glad she gave her an answer because, bitch, what I was going to say was going to be completely different. But my point in telling the story is they don't know how to just have a normal relationship with us. Whenever you see a Black woman that have white friends, it's because she is subservient to them. The friendship and the relationship lasts as long as the Black woman ends up coddling the white woman's emotions. If the Black girl gets too out of pocket, or if she make the white girl feel too bad about what she's done and who she is, that relationship will no longer be there. Their relationships with white women only exist when you are kissing their ass and making them feel comfortable. So when you deal with them, your best bet is you better assume the master position. Don't give her the option to put you in the maid position and make herself the master. If they only know 2 ways to interact with us, white bitches is supposed to be the one seeking your approval. They supposed to be the one tiptoeing around you. I wish a white bitch would have me feeling uncomfortable or making me feeling unwanted or making me feel bad about myself. That bitch better worry about me and what about her. And as long as you meet them right away with that energy of, no, bitch, I'm the master, you the maid, because that's low key what they want and what they're expecting anyway. The reason why they scared of us because they are constantly in fear of some type of vengeance or retaliation from us. And I let them think that. That bitch should be shaking in her boots around you. She should be hoping that you validate her. When you as a black girl, if you say shit to her, the white girl eyes should go to bucking like, a black girl, acknowledge me. That's how it should be. It should never be the other way around. If you like, I hope the white girls accept me. What? Don't ever put yourself in that position with them, because it'll put you in the maid position with them every time. Exhibit A, Tiffany Haddish. When I seen this video, this gave me a rash. Like, I started breaking out in hives. This video I'm about to show y'all is, oh my God, I need to say a prayer for a moment. Showing a Honda coming in a Hyundai. Shango! Hyundai, Toyota. Tiffany Haddish. I have never disliked a sister as much as I dislike her. This got to be the most annoying, sad excuse of a woman, especially a black woman, I've ever seen. Let me show y'all this, and I'm going to break this down. This bitch, I never had respect for her anyway. But if I did, it would have been lost after this. Now, this is Tiffany Haddish. See me, you sit me next to Paris and her mama, I would have had them sitting up straight, stiff, scared. Scared to say the wrong thing, scared to blink. Bitch, I don't play with white hoes ever, because you give them hoes an inch, they will take a mile. You got to put them in their place immediately. Don't even let them remotely put you in the jester servant position, because boy, they will. Okay? Boy, they will. So Tiffany fell right into that. And they immediately put her in the maid position. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all watch this, please. I think I need to mute it. I think it's music. Let me see. So if y'all don't know what's going on, Paris Hilton and her mama just told Tiffany, like, oh, get up and go crash the show. Oh, get up. No one's even up there right now. Like, get up and do it. They're all sitting there. They're all sitting there looking at each other like, yeah, Tiffany, go ahead and do it. Yeah, you're not going to get in trouble. I swear, we'll cover for you. Go do it. And this bitch stands up and actually does it at New York Fashion Week. Look at them laughing at her. Look at this. Look, Master, I did it. Master, was it funny? Master, did I do good? Master, I did it. Was it so funny, Master? I did just like you said. Did you get a kick out of it, Master? Did you record it, Master? Did you get my good side? So she over there doing all that, and they over here laughing at her. And this, Uh-oh, y'all. Y'all know who it is. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know who it is. Duda! Hey, Duda! It's my fur baby. I even have the dog I've always wanted. It's my Duda. Hey, Tufu. It's mommy baby. Y'all say hey to my baby. It's mommy Duda. Hey, Tufu. I even have the dog I always wanted. He is exactly what he's so sweet. He little. I bring him everywhere. Me, even my doggy. Even my baby, even my fur baby is everything that I wanted him to be. Like, what did I do to deserve this life I have now? Like, I am so grateful. Y'all see my Duda? Say hey, Duda. You so cute. Get your big, woo. God, dog hair over me is big old, big hair. Oh, my Duda. That mommy baby. If I'm in here working too long, he will come to my door like, mama. I need some attention. Half of the time, he don't even care. He just wants to be like in the room. Long as he in the room with me, he good. So that's my little bodyguard, y'all. He little, but he don't play about his mama. Okay, you even look at me wrong, he on your ass. Now, he might got little teeth who can't do anything, but he don't care about that, honey. He on his ass, okay? My Duda. So Tiffany Haddish, like, ma'am, you need to understand something, sweetie. Every man ends up sleeping with you and then discarding you. The women you try to entertain, they just treat you like a maid and treat you like the entertainment. And at some point, sweetie, you're going to have to get to that place where you say, you know what? I'm tired of being a clown. I'm tired of being the entertainment. There are many Black women who do this BS that Tiffany Haddish did. Okay? There are so many Black women where you get around these white girls and you immediately just feel inclined that you got to entertain them. And, you know, you have to get up and let them make a fool out of you, and you do not. This is the type of stuff right here that I be talking about. So what should have happened is when you sat down, they should have felt your godlike energy as a Black woman, as a sister, and they should have been figuring out what they can do to get your approval, not the other way around. Okay? So Tiffany Haddish, you are so annoying. Like, and girls like you make it hard because you sit here and you kiss these white girls behinds like this. So then when they come to us, by then, when they meet a woman like me, now they're going to say I'm aggressive and going to say they're scared of me because I'm not going to kiss their ass. I wish y'all would stop doing that, okay? My Black dog was Zeta, and she died. She died back in 2021. That was my baby. She passed away. Her heart stopped. Yes. Oh my God, Monet. That's it right there. Beyonce and Kim K energy. Perfect example. She keeps Kim K in that place of limbo, constantly seeking her attention. That's the only way to interact with them. Otherwise, you always end up becoming their bodyguard. You somehow end up becoming responsible for securing them, standing up for them, inspiring them, showing them this. They always copying our swag. You end up being responsible for white women. You can never just have a normal relationship with them because you eventually end up somehow their safety and well-being becomes your responsibility. Okay? So there is no such thing as interacting with them at all. Yeah, Beyonce pay her no mind. That's how you deal with them. They should be too scared to even come try you or try to make you be a maid or make you be a gesture. Like, that should be something where it's like, oh, please. Okay. That should be something like, girl, please, girl, you better hope that, you know, I give a fuck about you. You can never let them have it the other way around. Why is it saying the payments are failing to me for Cash App, some of them? Why is it saying this? I wonder why does it say that? What's going on? So I saw someone saying that it wasn't letting them send it. Oh my God, why is it doing that? Oh my God, couldn't be completed because you reached the maximum number you could receive at the time. Oh my God. Y'all showed me so much love. Cash App was like, too much. Oh my God. That is crazy. Why would they do that? I said, y'all showed me so much love. Cash App is like, hold on. Oh my God. Well, let's take that off. Probably the only option will be PayPal. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all show me so much love. Cash App is like, too much. Okay, PayPal gonna be our only option at this point. How do I do this? Scroll across the bottom. Wow, I was wondering, I'm like, why does this say failed? They literally are saying, okay, girl, this is so much to where, girl, we just, honey, we gonna cut you off. That's crazy. I didn't even know that they could do that. I did not even know they could do that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I didn't even see the Apple Cash. Oh my God, thank you, Chanello. Oh my God, y'all, I don't know what to do with myself. Chanello, I'm gonna beat you. Oh my God, I didn't even see this. Y'all, man, I'll be able to get a double shot today. Shoot. Oh my God, I'll be able to get a double shot. I'll be able to get dessert and everything. Oh my God. Well, if it didn't go through, the mere fact that y'all even tried is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that Cash App would do that. That's crazy to me. Wow. Cash App was like, child, okay, that's enough. My God. Who is this? Thank you. Oh, that's Kai. Thank you so much, Kai. On PayPal. Oh, who is this? Oh my God, another one. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Dunn. Oh my God, y'all. I really don't even know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. All I know is, man, are you able to do Zelle without having to put my phone number on here? I think some of the girls in the Patreon have my phone number. You can use a Zelle, but I don't know. Does Zelle have like let me see if does Zelle have like a username like Cash App? Oh my God. My problems now are, oh my God, people showing me so much love. I don't know what to do with it. Like, oh man, I'm getting so much love that I don't even know what to do. Let me see if I think Zelle, you'd have to have you can Zelle with email. Really? Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, there's a QR code. Let me see. Oh, I can do a QR code. But it's my email. Let me put my email. This is the email if y'all want to use Zelle. And I have a QR code here, but I don't know how to get it to y'all. Maybe I put it here. Will it let y'all scan it? Or is it gonna be too it might be too, it might not focus on it. But there's that too. If y'all want to scan that, even if it's blurry, it should still come up. Okay. What is this? A spam call. It's always spam calling me. Let me see. So that's the QR code. If y'all want to use that, that's for the Zelle. Otherwise, I put my email up there. That's crazy to me. Is it blurry? That's okay. Like I said, I didn't even know this would be a problem. I didn't even know this could be an issue. So wow, I don't even know what to say. Let me see. How do I do this? Let me see. Okay, that is crazy. I didn't even know that it could do that. Okay. All right, so I put the Zelle and I put the PayPal. That is insane. I literally did not know that. Thank you so much, Marie. Be careful with the show, child. They already know my government name, child. I done been doxxed so many times. They know my government name. They know what color drawers I had on in 8th grade, child. There ain't no secrets with me, baby. Okay, baby, they don't dox me and flip me every way but upside down at this point, baby. Ain't nothing. Well, also, y'all will not believe who hit me up, y'all. Do y'all remember the girl on the podcast who was like, that's why we don't like you? Well, y'all believe that pussy asshole had a nerve to hit me up talking about, I want to chop it up with you. Let me know if you down. Fuck you, bitch. I was like, I had to rub my eyes like, I know this ain't this bamboo back bitch. Talk about, I want to chop it up with you. Bitch, this is how I knew. I said, y'all, God is testing me. I said, boy, a blessing is on its way to me because the way these hoes been trying me. I said, boy, God is about to bless me so much because he is testing me in the ultimate way. And I am trying to master the art of silence, not responding, not entertaining the bullshit. And I said, boy, God was like, hold on now. I'm going to give you the last Bowser level test. And I'm going to make the number one pussy asshole that tried you come to you again. And y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I did not respond. But, you know, clearly something happened there. And I told the gopher, I told Ace Metaphor, aka the gopher on Tonight Conversation. I told him when that bitch first disrespected me on his dime and in his home, I told him from then, I said, that bitch is going to be a liability to you. Any woman that can sit in your house as a man and not respect your rules, she's going to be a liability. And I told him from then, I said, I don't respect you as a man because I don't respect no man who would have a woman on his payroll working for him who under your own roof was like, man, fuck that. Fuck your rules. And costed you what could have been a lawsuit, could have been a furniture moving in there, could have fucked up your equipment if I was not a lady and if God had not worked on me and I ain't flip all this shit over in there. Because me back in 2010, it wouldn't have been no talking. And I said, I don't respect you as a man because you let a bitch on your payroll sit in your house and say, nigga, fuck you, and do what she want to do. And she's still working for you. And that's how I know you a bitch ass nigga, because no man worth a penny would never have no woman still working for him. And she disrespected your policy and your request, unless he the one that told her to do it. That's the only thing I could think of. I said, the only way I could see that bitch still working for him if he the one who wanted her to do that shit. But there ain't no way that no grown man finna have no bitch sit under his house. He don't have a studio. It's not an office. It is his home. And when you got a woman sit under your fucking roof, under your payroll, and disrespect and was such a liability to you for no reason, and you gonna keep her around, you a bitch ass nigga. I don't got no respect for no man like you. And so I'm thinking that something happened with them, because she don't try to start her own show or some shit. And I don't know if she trying to get to me before someone else do. I don't know if I don't know what it is, but bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I know some. Bitch, fuck you. Don't ever in your life say shit to me. At the very least, could have started out with some type of apology. Then she goes straight to, let's kick it. Bitch, the only thing they're going to be kicking is these hands. The fuck do you mean? You crazy? So God tested me, and I said, you know what? I looked at him and said, I said, I'm not going to respond. Let me just keep going. But I said, clearly I've been rent free in your head. Okay. I know that karma eating your ass up, boy. Whoa, boy. One thing about me, my ancestors don't play about me, baby. I know you miserable over there, honey. I know that karma is clearing your ass, baby. I just know it. So, y'all, can you believe it? The audacity. Child, I said, boy, that nigga, you was a bitch ass nigga. What man in his right mind? That bitch would have been so fire. Get the fuck out. You ain't never your motherfucking life. They say, I don't pay this. She don't pay me to get here, bought the flight, signed contract, did all that, and you gonna sit here and fuck my shit up, bitch. That hoe would have been gone. That would have been it. And I said, nigga, you so fucking slow. I don't know why you don't understand that, baby. Don't never let no woman sit in your motherfucking house. You over here, she on your payroll and over here disrespecting. Man, get the fuck out of here. So I said, oh, but yeah, I said, child, let me just continue on with my assignment. I don't need to prove nothing. I already know I could clear a bitch. I already know I could read a bitch for film. I make a bitch want to kill themselves. Y'all go look at Naturally Fashionable. Naturally Fashionable is fighting for her life. Naturally Fashionable looks 65 years old now, y'all. I said, oh, boy, my ancestors don't play. Baby, Naturally Fashionable aged 30 years, y'all. She looked like she about to keel over. She turned into a loose neck bitch. First, she had a fat neck. Then she turned into a loose neck. That girl looked 65. I'm not playing with y'all. I said, woo, God, my ancestors are not playing. I said, oh, girl. So my ancestors are trying to teach me to trust them, let them handle it, don't respond, let these pussy hoes implode on their own, let these pussy hoes talk, keep ascending. And the story. That's what I'm on. So I really appreciate this, y'all. I'm about to, like I said, about to go to dinner. I want to have a good time. So I'm about to go put on my little birthday outfit, get ready. And with my son, I passed the test, girl. I'm so proud. And now that I passed the test, like, ooh, maybe this will stop happening with these weirdo bitches. I can't do it. Okay, these bitches weird as a motherfucker. I cannot do it, honey. Okay, I can't live like this. These hoes weird. I can't do this no more. Okay. So, I just tonight I'm gonna keep it simple. I just want to have dinner with my man, my son, just enjoy them, eat, drink, be merry, and then the turn up gonna be this weekend. Okay. So y'all, once again, I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you're all subscribed to my channel. Like the videos, leave comments. Help with the engagement. Who knows how much longer we're gonna be doing this. We got bigger and better things we're going to. The content game isn't what it used to be. Everything is about exposing and sneak dissing. It's just, I'm too grown for this at this point. Okay, I ain't gonna be doing this. I'm her in real life. I don't got time for this internet crap, and the internet ain't what it used to be. You got girls that do content about hair who are getting doxxed and, exposed, and people coming for them and think pieces. Like, social media just isn't what it used to be, but in the meantime, we here and we rocking out. I'm going to keep doing what I can. I come in, pop in, speak on what I want to speak on, and I pop back out. So, tap in with me on my Patreon, follow me on Instagram. I post once a month on there now. I post once a month now. Sometimes I post my story. You never know. So just, tap in with me. I appreciate y'all. It's been such a journey. I'm going into a new chapter of my life. It's scary, but I'm doing it. I feel like such a grown woman. I feel like such a big girl. Thank y'all so much for the birthday love. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and I'll tap in with y'all later. Y'all wish me luck tonight. Y'all got me the drink money. It's time to have a ball. Y'all have a good night, and happy birthday to me once again. 30 fly.